Hello, hello again, my dear Zevlings. And anyone else that watches the VOD of this, but why would you? Why would you watch this? Happy 10th anniversary to Fire Emblem Fates. I can think of no better way to celebrate the 10th anniversary of this game than a waifu tier list. I mean, can you? Can you think of any better way to celebrate Fates than a waifu tier list? Oh, that's me. Tier list. I mean, can you? That's me talking to me. We definitely don't want that. One Zev is enough for anybody. Let's be honest. We do not need multiple Zevs. Hello, Ice. Hello, Sonic. Hello, Easy. Hello, Black Mask. Hello, Ren. Hello, Exy. Hello, Peter. The Luna, Trip, Abyssal. Abyssal, we're finally doing it. You paid me to do this. We're finally doing it. I hope you're happy. God help me. Hello, Gears. Hello, Freefall. I was paid $100 to do this stream, and we're finally doing it. You may ask, Zev, what exactly is this list? I don't know, man. We're going off the scuff here. It is what it is. We're figuring this out as we go. I mean, people are here for the waifus, first and foremost, right? We do the ladies first, and then we loop back around, and then we do the men. Zev, why does YouTube give my own money back to me? Because I'm not popular enough for you to give me more money, clearly. More people should subscribe. Clearly. I don't know, man. YouTube is weird like that. But anyways, my friends, we have a Husbando waifu stream to do. It's been a long time since I've seen one of your streams, Zev. Like a month. I stream every week! I'm streaming a second time later today with Poneko. You guys should check that one out, by the way. That'll be fun. Later on tonight, we're doing a our third episode of the Fates Revelations Soul Randomizer. That'll be fun. Let me know if the music, like the background music, is a little too soft, a little too loud, anything of the sort there. We just got like a chill Effie playlist going. Just so it's not me talking in silence to you. Okay. So we need to set some ground rules for our rankings of the waifus and husbandos. Do we base it upon soul? Turn it up a little? That's a fair. We'll leave it there for a second, see how this performs. So our question to start off is, how do we rank these? Is it purely by story, like their main game appearances? Is it by supports as well? Black Mask, a Zevling for 1 month. I'm gonna start this right now. Felicia is an S tier. We do appreciate a good fail wife in this house. She is quite cute. Can't cook for shit, but I can, so you know what? That's pretty good. I think we can base on story, gameplay. Oh, so we do both. We include gameplay in this as well? You know what? That makes it interesting. We can include gameplay as well. Gameplay can be a factor. We factor in all three. We do main story, supports, and gameplay. I think that's a fun way to do it. Sure, let's go with that. We'll do all three. As if this ruling has actually... Zev, no, you're at work! Are you not at work? If you're not at work, get on here right now. Why are you not here? Fim, are you available, Fim? This is going to be a lot of information. Yes, this is the most important tier list we've ever done. Oh, well, get in here. Fim, get in the duo collab. Get in, like, right now. You're being co-opted. Professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. Intensely judging Arthur's placement. Oh, well, Fim, whenever you get home, you can join us. Whenever you get home. Intensely judging Arthur's places. Davis, we start with the waifus, we loop back around to the husbandos. But yes, Arthur, definitely gonna be a top tier husbando. Ball Untold, yes. Okay. Korin, I think, is excluded by virtue of Korin is ew. Summon Egg. Mengs would never come on the channel for this. Mengs would never come on the channel. Mengs would never come on the channel for this one. Seems I'm just in time. Indeed, Arcane. Happy to have you. Arthur is an S tier, no, no explanation. Hang on. Hang on. We're just going to nip this right in the bud right now. There you go. Davis. Davis, shake my hand. Justice. Justice gets its own tier. Oh my god, Spring. Are we co-opting Spring as well for this one? I don't have your Fugi for this one. Hi, Spring.
What is my mic picking up? It keeps glowing green.
Chat, we've acquired Spring.
Hi, chat.
Hang on, Spur of the moment stream, acquiring all my friends.
All of them. All 80 million of them.
Let me get Spring's Fugi up and active. Spring, what are your opinions on the waifus and husbandos of Fire Emblem Fates for the Nintendo 3DS?
A sec, I gotta adjust my audio real fast. Being weird. Okay. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, generally speaking, all of the waifus and husbandos in this game reach a solid 6 to 7.
There we go. There's
the problem.
There's Sping.
Hey, I feel like generally, just like as a thesis statement at the start of the essay, so you know it's a good one. This game's character writing suffers a lot of, well, Awakening did it, so what if we do it again? And obviously there's some outliers that we'll definitely get to, but yeah, not a lot of bangers in this game, I've found anyway.
But no, you agree Arthur must have his own tier of justice and girth, right?
I feel like it'd be a disservice if he didn't have that, so yes, I agree.
I agree.
I like it.
I agree.
I like how girthy he is. Wait.
He's so girthy that we can't fit it all on one line.
Yeah, we need 2 streams for it.
Hello, Darkslayer. We're conducting Peak today with our good buddy Spring, and maybe Fem, but Fem is on the bathroom, so that may be a half hour or 3 hours. Who knows?
We're gonna need to stream tomorrow to get Fem in here. He needs to like revise and edit it. He's not getting out of that bathroom.
Arcane Lizard, thank you for joining the Zevlings. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Spring. So here's what we're doing. We're doing based off gameplay, supports, and their actual story. So we're kind of doing the trifecta. Yeah, we have to like do it all together. The whole package, so to speak.
Got it. Okay. Now that I know their criteria, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. So I think
stops powdering his nose or whatever.
That could be 4 hours from now, so we'll just start without him. I say we follow the trend of the dancing Felicia in the top right, and we start with Felicia.
Okay. Lead us off, streamer.
So, Felicia. I mean, she's no Jacob gameplay-wise, but if you're using male Corrin, you either 1, don't care, or 2, you know the game well enough as to where you probably don't need Jacob, or you're not at least playing on Lunatic. She is incredibly adorable, no doubting that, quite charming, terrible cook. Absolutely god-awful maid, but man, she is cute. Supportive, too. Hi, Luna. Welcome back.
Gotcha. So, to follow up on your gameplay, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. If you're running male Corrin, you don't really care. You're either a veteran or you're just in it for the Felicia, which, I mean, no blame here. I think she's also really cute, partially due to her voice. I think the fact that she's constantly, like, going to piss her pants every time she talks to people is really funny, really endearing. And I appreciate that while she's bad at everything, she's truly terrible. She does her best. That's about all we can ask for a waifu, to do their best.
Yay!
Awful cook. Just truly horrendous. But yeah, I quite like Felicia. I think it's good that Fate's let off with a banger waifu, because, well, I was hoping she'd set the standard, but, well, I quite like Felicia. I don't want to dog on anyone yet, because we'll get to them.
I think
say
purely
figuratively.
based off of waifu vibes, I can cook. And Spring, we're teaching you how to cook. You're figuring stuff out too. So her being an awful chef, it's not necessarily a down point, you know? We can work around this. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like it. I like it. It's like me, the student, becoming the master for the student, who becomes the master for the next student.
Exactly.
It's like a generational thing.
I think based off of pure cuteness, gameplay-wise, you know, she is always there as a healer. You should the reclassing she can do for the early levels, that sort of thing, get them juicy promoted skills nice and early. S tier. Yeah, she can't cook, but damn, she cute. Also, the Felicia wiggle.
A like top of A with potential to move up to S, because again, we did just start.
We did just start. Okay. Tentatively, an SA ranking we can revisit later. I'll leave her here for now. We can revisit this perhaps as S tier may fill up.
Yeah.
Perhaps
it's like, what if we need a third opinion in 4 hours? You know,
this is true. We can just kind of run along this list, I guess. You want to kind of just do the ladies as they come up, or do you want to do like recruitment order or anything like that? Well, that would depend upon the route we're doing, so that's messy. Let's just bang this out as we go.
Yeah, let's just do list order. That seems fine.
Azura. This is a pretty stacked option outright. She is the dancer. That alone almost qualifies her for S tier.
She does have them legs, like.
I mean, bro, you seen the Conquest version of that video? You seen the way she shakes them hips?
Yeah. Any further comments and we'll need to turn off the stream. But yes, I have seen it.
Yeah. Garen of increasing discomfort.
That's awesome.
I can think of zero downsides for Azura. Truly, like as a person, as a support partner, as a unit. What downsides does the woman have?
I think what definitely is in her favor is she's in all 3 routes, so she has the most supports in the cast, so you can see all angles of her. You can see her when she's really happy, like with Sakura and Elise, she's really fucking cute. You can see her when she gets fucking pissed sometimes, and I think that's respectable. I like a woman who shows herself and gets mad. And she's also just a pivotal, integral part to the story. And while Korin is the most milk toast to ever dip milk and toast, I think Azura helps him out to at least do some things right, and that's admirable. I like Azura. Also, she's really cute.
If it wasn't for Azura, 1, Korin would just be dead 1,000 times over, and 2, Anankos kind of would have won. Eventually. Like, there's no way around it. She is pretty peak. It does kind of sound like we're describing an S-tier waifu.
Okay, I'm down with that. Again,
2 in a row is... Don't worry, we're gonna be dipping down soon enough. We just happen to get 2 bangers.
I was about to say, we're getting to the B names and C names soon, and then we'll definitely fill out the tiers, like, very soon.
Hey, B, Baruka. Boy, that's Saizo Baruka C support. Am I right, chat? ... Isn't Treehouse such a great company? Aren't we so happy Treehouse does the translations for these games?
Was about to say we might want to make her own tier for the Saizo support, but no, it's pretty unfortunate. Baruka is just one of the characters in the game for me. She fulfills the archetype of silent assassin type that does not know how to human because of her upbringing, and it leads her to being really awkward and really quiet and really just like mission oriented by the books, just needs to get the job done. I can appreciate that type of character, but in Fire Emblem you usually need a bit more sauce to really set yourself apart. you know?
Agreed. She really doesn't have a lot going on for her. She's milquetoast, what you expect to be. She's not bad. She's just kind of mid. As a unit, she certainly has value. You can't deny that. You know, reclassing to fighter immediately for like HP +5, really good growths, that sort of thing. I mean, yes, you do have
So much
Camilla,
crit.
but so much crit indeed. Good unit. Definitely won't downplay the unit, but the characterization lets her down a lot, I fear. Not really any standout supports, like for good reason.
Yeah, I think one of her standout supports, I believe is it Benny Baruka? I think it's Benny Baruka, which I'll give a quick shout because I quite like it. A lot of players found it really boring, but because the point of their support is they just kind of exist next to each other and talk about like minute, not important stuff. But then where their affection comes from is that they enjoy just existing and being around each other's company. And you know what? There's a lot of merit in that.
Much like how
I know
we
it's
enjoy
one
being
support
around
out
each
of,
other's
like,
company,
50.
Spring.
Oh, dude. I love being around your company and your people. Hi, chat. Welcome. But yeah, I know it's one support out of like 50, but I do think it warrants a shout just so it doesn't seem like we're belittling her
on her?
completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Considering like we're kind of like, the supports aren't anything great, but the unit's pretty good. That does kind of sound like B tier. Mid. Acceptable.
That's a nuts donation.
That's wild,
my
Abyssal,
God.
but maybe true. Perhaps true. We shall see.
I guess we'll get to it when we get to it.
We'll get to it when we get to it. Goodness gracious. Shouts out to Spring's Drip, by the way. True, Fimblebetter did amazing work.
Thank you, Fim. In 4 hours, I'll be able to think it properly.
Is Arthur worthy as a husband, though? I mean, have you seen how much justice and how much girth he's packing? That's pretty strong husbando right there.
Also, for just being honest, Arthur's a really upstanding guy in both supports and in story. He just respects everyone, and he's not like egotistical in his pursuit of justice. He just wants to be good to people. And especially in Nor, where everyone wants to, slice your face off and wear it. It's nice to see that. It's like a glimmer of light in the dark. Hey, that's a Fates analogy right there. That's awesome.
He's a true hero of justice.
Arthur. Amen. Wish he had a hit rate of a hero of justice, but
wish my man wasn't facing 5% crits after the map he joins. Ooh, baby.
That's awesome.
We're already at our first Gen 2 units, and boy, that's a thing. Caeldori! Oh, hi.
I have opinions.
Let me hear them, Spring. Let me hear them opinions.
Alright, so in Awakening, there's a character called Cordelia, who, won a popularity contest, and that's why Caeldori's here in the first place. Most Fates fans are aware of that. I'm not a Cordelia liker in Awakening. Like, not even a little bit. I don't think she's bad. I just think there is literally nothing to her but liking Crom. There are glimmers of things in supports, like, she's tries really hard, almost to the point of neurosis, trying to, avenge the Pegasus Knight unit that all died. And while she has a lot of potential, she borderline squanders that potential with how hard she pushes her body to, like, nearly breaking. And I wish they extrapolated more on that instead of liking Crom, because I think in almost every, if not every, male support she had, she just settles, because Crom is like her pookie wookie, but I mean, I guess she'll have kids with someone else and spend the rest of her life with them, and I thought that was kind of lame. So, transfer over to Fate, you take Crom away, Crom's not here anymore, except for, Awakening, like, Xenologue, we don't really talk about that. Where, what do you have now? They extrapolate on Caeldori's character of being a prodigy, being really good at everything, but because she's really good at everything, people expect a lot out of her. She expects a lot out of herself, especially, her dad isn't helping. Literal perfectionist, to the point of literal neurosis Tsubaki, although I do love me some Tsubaki. I think, unironically, in the Gen 2 unit category, Caeldori's a really strong standout. I quite like her.
I am especially fond of her support that she has with Siegbert. That's one of my favorite Gen 2 supports, is Caeldori Siegbert, which of course naturally you can only get in Revelation. But they have a fantastic support of the prince that tries so very hard, and the woman that is just naturally perfect at everything she puts herself to. It's a very interesting dynamic that I'm quite fond of.
Dude, I'm really glad you mentioned that was the support I was going to mention. What if you put two characters who need to be good next to each other? You would think that they would suffocate one another, but eventually they just support each other's endeavors in really healthy ways, and I think that's admirable.
Mm-hmm. Sounded like we have another high tier entry, and of course, the Gen 2 kids, they're all good, so that's not even like worth talking about almost.
Oh yeah. I put her a strong A. I quite like her.
I agree. A for amazing job, Caeldori. Well done.
Good job. You did great. Now,
Mommy's
if you want to talk about unit, whatever you do, do not make Nyx Caeldori's mom. I showed Zev that one time, and he got really angry at me.
It was not good. It was quite bad. It's astounding. Hey, Spring, Mommy's here from the thumbnail.
Hey.
Ella.
Oh, soy point. Titty. Okay.
Booba.
Booba. So, I think before we talk about Camilla, we should probably talk about what the game did to her. What an unfortunate design Camilla has.
It's one thing that she has her...
Wise.
It's one thing that she has all the cleavage. Girl, why is your pussy out?
Why is your pussy out? Why is your armor strap in your titties? That cannot be comfortable at all.
Literal got your cheeks out at all time.
Devil horns. Just like, she's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I think having 7 alts and heroes is a bit of a like.
I think she's at like 9. I think it's like 9 at this.
Oh my god, that's right. She has a young alt. I think it is 9.
Yeah, it's.
Oh no.
It's big. It's a big number.
You mean they're big?
Benini? Great timing, Benini. We're discussing Camilla.
Yeah, no, Davis is exactly right. This is the sales cattle of Fates, definitely.
Absolutely. S tier unit, double S tier unit. Holy shit.
Oh my god, dude, she's so broken.
Dude, I wish she'd crit me.
Broken. I wish she'd like. All right. Anyway,
what were we talking about? Right, the unit. So if you're Corin, S rank. If your name is Corin and Camilla is your wife, S rank. If you're not Corin, probably kill yourself.
Right? Well, my thing about the Corin S rank is it's like she's my sister, but she's not my sister, which is always just the most awkward thing of all time. But I think if you take away Corin, she actually gets better as a character. I think what everyone has a problem with is just how overbearing she is around Corin. Like I wish I were Corin, but like that's not a good thing.
No,
that is not a good thing.
Absolutely. She does have quite nice supports with a lot of other characters. I enjoy like the little bit of rivalry she has with Hinoka. Shouts out to my favorite non-canonical lesbians. Right?
Yeah. No, definitely. They make each other better, which is a lot for Hinoka, because Hinoka's... We'll get to her.
We'll get to Hinoka. No, Trip does bring up a good point. I actually do want to comment on this. Camilla is so much more interesting as a character if you look at the greater extent of what Fates is that the game doesn't tell you about. Like the Concubine Wars, and like the backstory of why Camilla is the way she is, why she's so fiercely protective of Elise and Corin in particular, because of how many of her other siblings she killed herself or were murdered around her. That's why she's so protective of them. I do like that.
Again, Fates being Fates, if like she'd be a double S tier character if she had that going for her, like properly expanded upon, but We did, and we do get that in her supports, which is awesome. My favorite support in the game with her is Niles, definitely. Niles Camilla is one of my favorite supports in the entire game. Niles places a lot of titles upon Camilla while they're talking, because, you know, they're both fucking... Camilla's hot, Niles is a flirt, but Niles is like, you know, you're a dumb noble. What could you know, you fucking bimbo? Like, they're B or A, I forgot, but she literally says, I don't think you understand what I've been through to get here. I've seen family die more than you probably have, even though you're a street urchin. So get off your pedestal, and you're gonna treat me with respect talking to me going forward. And he's like, oh, fuck, okay, my bad.
Hi, Alice.
I quite like that. Hi, Alice. Yeah,
We need to rank
like
the character.
Camilla.
Holy shit, we're going in so hard on Camilla.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oh god. Gameplay carries hard here. Might be A. Might be A.
D for cup size. I mean A. Yeah, I like A.
I think A. She goes to A. We could fix some things here, but man, she could fix me. You know what I'm saying?
Great. Okay. A. I
Hell
like
yeah.
A.
Charlotte.
We will be here all day.
This one's pretty easy. She will not be loyal to you. Like, independent of everything else, like the gold digging, yeah, she's doing it to, like, provide for her parents a little bit. She's not going to be loyal to you. D tier.
He would invite me to a threesome and then forget to invite me. Like, she would say that she's having it and then not tell me. So she's just cheating with, like, extra steps. I hate this stupid bitch. Put on some fucking pants. I hate her. She's D tier.
Charlotte would leave you for Dorothea. I would leave me for Dorothea, to be fair.
I would leave everything for Dorothea.
Absolutely. See Charlotte for... The only person I think she would be loyal to is Xander, because, like, she literally could not do better than Xander. It's like, good for you, honey. You finally got as good as you could get. Other than that, I don't trust her at all.
She would leave Xander for Garen.
Yeah. Oh, ew. Oh, no, we don't need to talk about those dojins. Spring, we don't need to bring up those dojins.
We might need to.
Ew.
Because this chat keeps calling her C tier, and I'm getting upset.
Ugh. Moving on to Effie. We don't even need to talk that much about Charlotte. We pretty much already got in one. Like, these hoes ain't loyal. +8 strength pair up. Okay, the +8 strength pair up might put her to C tier. Just purely based off backpack purposes.
She's not a unit, she's a backpack. Like, that can't be unit feel. She doesn't hit anything, ever. She doesn't... Well, she does damage, provided she hits. She might crit. She's awful. D tier.
Damn, okay. Might revisit this one. Effie. Boy, you got butchered by the translations, honey. Spring, are you familiar with Japanese Effie?
I'm not. What's Japanese Effie?
So, compared to the meathead that we have in America, in Japanese, she's more like a bit of a refined lady kind of thing. Like, yeah, she's strong, but she's also, like, absurdly strong, but a noble kind of strong. Like a soft-spoken, but I will break your skull kind of person.
Oh, wow.
Compared to, protein.
Wow. That is night and day. I had no idea about that. Wow.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Etier, actually. They did the exact same thing to Etier. The same gimmick.
You know, wow, that tracks. Because engaged, yeah, okay, got it. That's really unfortunate. Fuck.
Yeah, she's like the counterpart to Arthur, where Arthur is like loud and boisterous. Japanese Effie is like quiet, but serious.
Okay, well, that adds another category then. Do we rate off of both?
We rate off of our experiences, because like we can't read Japanese.
Okay, yeah.
We're not Shadow of Chaos.
Yeah, because chat did mention that Japanese Charlotte is better, but my takeaway is I'm not Japanese.
Yeah,
I didn't play that version of the game.
No, that's just a fun aside, really.
Yeah, I do appreciate you gave me that, because I'm curious to go read like some Japanese translations of her supports now, like after this. So thank you for that.
But as far as
what we have, is not very good, unfortunately.
No, what we have is not very good. Good unit, though. Very helpful unit. Cannot be denied.
Gosh. Alice, can we, like... Come on. Like...
Moving on.
Anyway.
Yeah. Effie, I would say... carry more by gameplay. I would say Effie can go in B. She's kind of like Baruka, where the gameplay carries her more. I think C tier is going to be like where we hit fucking Hana, honestly, you know? Like that's kind of the vibe. I feel like you kind of get what I'm saying? Like about like what a C tier vibe is.
Because again, I'm not the game player, so I genuinely forgot.
Oh my god, Benini, so true.
Yes.
B for broken pelvis. Hell yeah, it's gonna be obliterated.
Dude, fucking smash that shield on my shit like so hard, dude.
I'm so happy you're here, Spring.
I'm happy you're here.
Oh, we need to get you on more often here.
Would love to, but full-time job. Ugh.
Elise! Technically baby, but like the adult you technically are. Oh.
That's true. Okay, hear me out. This is a waifu tier list, so we're not super gooners. We judge based off of character here, not just sex appeal. And character-wise, I like Elise. So the question is, do we put her high up because she's a really genuinely well-written character, like genuinely top 5 units written in Fates? Or do we put her low because we don't want to get put on a list? What's your call here?
Elise is friend-shaped. That's an excellent way to put it, Ren.
Wait, do we just make a tier, call it friend-shaped, and then, like, be safe from the FBI?
Yes. Hang on. I got an idea.
Okay. Oof. Alright. I'm a base level gooner. Yeah, I'm still in my goon cave. I'm still gurning my my goon low. It's like Elo, but goon.
Friend-shaped.
Friend-shaped! There you go, Elise.
Where is Kana? Where is my baby? Let's go ahead and just put Kana in friend-shape.
Is Sakura friend-shaped too?
Yes, Sakura has to go next to Elise because they are literally best friends.
They are best friends.
Really shouldn't have clickbaited so hard with that title if you're judging character. No, but it's clickbait though, that's the point, right?
Yeah, you just answered your own grievance. That's what clickbait is.
Is female Kana not on this list? Doesn't appear to be. Anyways, we'll work on it as we go through.
We'll work on it.
Work on it. Flora.
Flora. This one's interesting. Okay, I think before we like extrapolate on her character, because there is a bit. Although what's unfortunate is some of the best characterization we get is when she fucking offs herself.
When she explodes.
Genuinely though, like middle of the pack unit, middle of the pack character, like like in both aspects, in my opinion.
I do like her loyalty, like both to Corrin, because she doesn't want to do it, but like it's her family, it's her village, it's everyone she knows. You kind of gotta respect that. Also, Benini brings up a fair point, Spring, especially considering where you and I live. She could cool us down during summer.
Oh my god, you're right. God, you're right.
And she's a good maid. She's actually good at her job.
It's like 90 outside. Like, that's a really good...
With a heat index of 103.
Well, counterpoint, she'll also cool us down during the winter, which is really bad.
Oh man, that's just whenever you snuggle up under them blankets. Like, you counteract it, you know what I mean? Body heat.
Well, no, but if she's under the blankets with you, then it's like you're putting yourself into a refrigerator.
I'm down with that. I'm good for it.
That's true. I'll chill my dick off. Let's put her in B tier.
I would say A tier, honestly, just based off wife potential and maid potential. Yeah, and a staff bot, late game staff bot.
Wait, that's true. Windmage is right. Flora can also heat herself up.
True, Windmage, so true. Holy shit, he's right. Spring, we are never beating the allegations.
God, no. I don't want to beat them. What?
No, it's fun. Why would we ever want to beat the allegations? We thrive in the allegations. God. Hana. C tier.
That's her.
I like
C tier,
training.
yeah.
I like not doing damage. I like being a unit that exists in the video game. She's not a bad person. Like, she's extremely loyal. She's cute. Bad unit. Not much existing character. Mid. She's mid.
I appreciate her loyalty to Sakura to the point where she gets mad at the player. I think that's genuinely interesting. Most of her supports are training, which, you know, you're allowed to do that, but I need a little bit more out of you. Because, like, Baruka and Effie at least have some good supports, but Hana just kind of goes through the same motions almost every support, which is not a inherently bad thing if you're a good character, but Hana's just an okay character that doesn't do a lot, so I think she has to be in C tier. Mainly because, as you said, her unit feel is,
Doo-doo.
unit.
Doo-doo caca. Not good. She's a lesser Lin in story and in combat. C tier. I agree. There's nothing more to really say about her. She does crit you in the hot spring of your mail, and that is funny, but that's not enough to bring her to B tier. I think C tier for Hana. No, C tier for crit.
Females also crit you in the bath.
True. Oh, speaking of better females, Hinoka.
Uh-oh, speaking of better...
I like Hinoka. I know a lot of people are kind of like mid on Hinoka. I like Hinoka a lot.
I think most folks don't like Hinoka, and I agree to this point specifically. I think her voice was a miscast. I don't like her voice too much.
I can appreciate a raspy woman. I think it's too raspy. Like, it sounds like she's a chain smoker kind of raspy.
Yeah, it goes from tomboy to you are a boy. And that's fine for most. It ain't fine for me. I do handshake you that her character isn't as bad as people like to think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's just Camilla that's less tragic, but also less overbearing. So a good and a bad. And I mean, look how high up Camilla is. So naturally, Hinoka would be pretty good too.
Yeah. Also, not Camilla tier in gameplay. Still incredibly good though. Incredibly good.
No, she's very strong. As most royals are, unless your name is Leo. Oh, that poor baby.
Oh,
most
Leo.
of them are very good. Oh, Leo.
Oh, Revelations, Leo.
Yo, I'm fucking dumb as hell. I almost said, all right, next up, Forest.
S tier. S tier, best girl.
Yeah, but I feel like that's cheating. That's unfair to the rest of the competition.
True. No, don't worry. We'll get to Forest eventually, and I have things to say about Forest. Have a good one, Abyssal. Remember, you paid for this.
Bye, Abyssal.
It's all because of you.
You
Have a
did
good
pay
one,
for
man.
this.
I think we're kind of good with Hinoka. I think we had an agreement. You know, A tier. A tier sounds right.
I like it. I like it.
Good. Wow, we have to jump forward a lot on the list here. That's a lot of dudes. All the way to Kagero.
Thank God.
I mean, the yogurt spring.
I mean, if you want the other half of Fate's marketing, if Camilla promotes Norg, Effie promotes Oshino. Oh, Kagero, you are so... How do you not have back problems? You're a ninja.
I mean, that's why she
Carrying,
kind of
like-
hunches over in her combat animations, dude.
That is, yeah, it's not the upkeep stealth, it's the upkeep posture.
What is Kagero's personality again? She has personality? She does?
She has two of them.
Damn, so true. She is a fantastic... Realistically, though, fantastic unit. Both fantastic unit, fantastic mother. Probably the best Hoshido mother in the game.
Anyone she moms is insane.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you meant like actual... Okay, I'm sorry. That's my brain, not you, Trip. I'm sorry. You're correct. Kagero broke up with Sai... That doesn't mean lack of loyalty. That just means she has different values that Saizo couldn't upkeep.
Yeah. Values like the yogurt.
Yeah, Kagero knows her boundaries. Alice, huh? Well,
Huh?
first of all, I'm making Kagero a mom, so that's really weird that you're saying it. That's besides the point. Her supports are above average, I think. I like how, despite being a ninja, she's really, really cute. She likes painting. She likes flower arrangements.
She's surprisingly
she's
a bit
really
of a girly
delightful.
girl.
Yeah, and I like that a lot about her. I mean, very good unit. Most ninjas are like, I think the worst ninja is Saizo, but that's not even that bad.
I would hot take. I would say Kaze is worse than Saizo.
I can't, because Kaze has infinitely better availability than both of them.
That's fair. That's fair.
And considering its fate, you can like juice him up. You can change his class sooner. As a result, I think we'll talk about unit feel in a different video. We're talking about cute girl. Sorry, that's my bad. I got off topic.
Fair.
I quite like Kagero. I would put her in like high B, low A. I think she ain't bad.
You know what? I agree. I think low A, maybe, for her. She's like on the cusp of B tier, but she is like a different caliber compared to Baruka and Effie. I feel like she hits a different caliber.
Absolutely. I love her. I'm trying to put aside my bias for this stream, because I have a lot of Kagero bias. I use her a lot, but I would put her
she is like, I mean, the gameplay is also like what's bringing her up here. She's like borderline tipping into S tier on gameplay alone. Midori. So here's my vibe. Friend-shaped, yes, I agree. I think she's one of the last friend-shaped units, though. I don't think just because you're a Gen 2 unit, you go into friend-shaped, but Midori goes into friend-shaped.
I was about to say, her entire vibe has to be friend-shaped.
Oh, also Mozu.
It's like, if you're attracted to Caeldori, great, take her on a date, go to a movie. If you're attracted to Midori, you go on a list. It really is just that simple.
Agreed.
Yeah, she is one of the last ones, though. I will shake your hand on that, because most of the Gen 2 units are like young adults to adults.
Though, speaking of character-wise Midori, I fucking love Midori. I think she's so fun.
She has some of the best crit quotes of all time.
Here's
ever.
a bitter pill.
So good. This might sting a little.
Diagnosis, you're dead.
You're done. It's
right, it's you're done. I thought, no, she's great. I love Midori. Character-wise, S rank. Also, unit-wise, she is funding this entire adventure on her own.
I was about to say, she is our broker. God. As a unit, I think she's fine. She suffers from her class not being very good and her personal not being very good. But she's fine. I mean, she's a child unit, so she has to be fine.
Yeah.
Unless you do what I did and I give her an Elise bomb and ruin her completely.
Jesus. Yeah, you would do that, Spring. You would do that.
I would do that. Our little weed dealer, true. So fucking true.
Thimblevetter, are you joining us, by the way? Like, it's fine if you're not, but I just wanted to ask, like, if you are coming along. If Fim is even here. If you hate us,
at least just let us know.
Yeah. Mother. The literal mother, Spring. Mikoto.
Mother.
She's literally mother, so that does go a long way, right?
Yeah, Reina does go along. Oh wait, that's Mikoto. Sorry, my stream's a little behind. Mikoto. Okay, Mikoto. Ooh, Mikoto does not have a lot because
you're right.
Oh fuck!
But goddamn, she is so pretty. She is so pretty.
Let me look at her heroes art. That's gonna save her. Oh wait, she's really cute. Wait, beauty mark? Oh, fuck. She might be like B or A tier. Oh, shit.
She is genuinely mother.
Oh my god. She's so cute. Oh my... Wait. Hold on. I need to DM this to you, Zev. This might put her in A tier. Hold on. Peep this.
Mikoto's availability really holds her back.
Look at this art.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, she's A tier. Sorry.
A tier, mother.
I don't make the rules.
Mother goes in A tier. Terrible unit availability, though.
the chat are not knowers, I sent Zev the art, like the Effie heroes, like Sharina art of Mikoto hugging baby Azura, and it's really
hang on. I'll
so,
just throw it in real quick. There we go. There you go, chat. Get flashbanged by baby Azura and Mikoto.
Think fast, chocolate nuts. Baby.
Okay, Mitama. Oh boy, that's a fucking personal skill you have. Yeah, Mitama. I'm not too fond of Mitama. I'm gonna keep it real.
So, as the professional Mitama defender, I genuinely can't see her going literally any farther than like the bottom of B tier. I quite like her character. I like that she wants to be like a professional writer / poet, but she's just too much of a bum and too lazy to do anything. I think all of her supports are funny, or at least a good amount of them are just really funny more than serious. Thanks to Azama being her dad, Azama's also just really funny. I like her, but again, if you want to put her in C tier proper, I'll handshake, because she's not a very good unit, because, you know,
Yeah.
pretty not great class. Well, not great class promotion options, because Shrine Maiden does not get a lot, notably.
I'm kind of feeling C tier, honestly. The gimmick is funny,
fine.
and I feel like it gets a little too tiring, honestly.
That's completely fine, and I will not contest you on that.
Oh boy, Fujoshi. You're gonna be like hanging out with Nina, like going on a date, trying to rizz her up, and she's gonna be like imagining you kissing Forrest instead.
This is like that age-old question: would you rather have a power scalar son or a shepherd daughter? Neither is my answer. Because this is the shepherd daughter, and I hate her. I fucking hate her.
Spring, don't you love whenever your endgame unit has 19 base HP?
And speed.
And speed, and strength. Well, actually, like 10 strength.
Yeah, you were very generous. What sucks? I love her design. Like, genuinely
Beautiful
peak
design.
Character design.
Absolutely.
But she's so bad. She's so bad. I hate her, Zeb. I hate her so much.
Weird gimmick, too. I keep coming back to Forrest, one, because Forrest is my favorite character. Spoilers. Secondly, she is really, like, not chill with Forrest, because she's like, please stop. Please stop. And she's like, boy meat. Delicious.
Forrest is like, can you, like, get a job? Or, like, contribute at all, please? Like, you're not her. Well, look who finally decided to show up.
Bitch, I had to drive home. Be so fucking for real.
Fell in the toilet.
Hi,
You be so
Finn.
fucking for real.
I can shit at work. Leave me alone.
Hi,
You
Finn.
can't shit without falling in. Remy Kensington from Flushed Away.
Oddly specific reference in 2025, but I did get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
There's
Hi, Fam. I missed you.
Where is the Fem Fugi?
I like the film food. I'm behind Spring.
Okay, here we go.
Like I'm like hidden behind Spring.
Ooh,
I like
Professional streamer.
I like how you're not on the top one with Felicia, and instead putting your guests below you. Instead, you're just with Spring in the forest.
Yes.
Well, that ensures that he doesn't get too big for his britches, and that's a good thing.
Absolutely. That way, you know, I mean, the dancing Felicia
Felicia's
is
keeping you in
iconic.
fucking check.
Yeah. No, Felicia's here for a reason. Chat, say hi to Fem.
Let me see.
Would Nina ship
Would Nina
Zeb
ship
with...
Zeb with Fib? She would ship all three of us.
Would Nina ship?
Yes,
yeah,
she would.
probably.
Not even a question.
It would. That's like actually for her. That's low hanging fruit. She probably wouldn't even bother. That's like a very easy one.
That's a low tier ship.
Actually, avoid it.
Not a low tier ship, just an
else is doing
easy obvious ship.
Fair.
Okay, so I see that the children are friend shaped. All right.
The babies are friend shaped. Arthur is Justice and Girth. So far, like, we got 2 immediate S tiers back to back, and then a lot of A tier, some B tier, C tier, and D tier for the cheating lady,
Who's the cheating? Oh, her. Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Right now we're on Nina, who probably ain't making it out of C tier at best. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
And she needs to go
Who
with
is
D,
Nina?
bro.
Is that
Niles' daughter.
The
Oh yeah, I
Fujo.
never got her because I'm a fruit, so
Yeah.
I did not know she existed. Actually,
Yeah, you like, and their donors don't exist in Conquest, so unfortunately you couldn't, like,
they literally should have just given you a replacement unit that has the same personality but a different portrait. Just adopt some kid. Like, it's not that hard.
But yeah, you
these
never
these
got
devs
her.
are lazy.
So the summation of her character is she likes when dudes kiss because she likes to fantasize about them and like watch them and like be a
Oh.
creeper.
I see.
So, like, she's not chill about it.
No, she's actually very invasive and annoying about it.
That's so awful because her dad can be date men. That's so weird. That's just a really weird, like, reverse
Yeah.
Oedipus complex. I don't like that. She can be D tier. She can be D tier.
That's
That's
what I'm
gross.
saying.
No, it's gross.
You're kind of selling me on D tier, honestly.
She's also like her design is not even that great either.
We
to be
disagree
honest.
on that one. I do like the design.
I'm gonna look up her full art. Give me a moment.
I love her design. It's so cute.
Speaking of probably not making that a D tier, I'm gonna keep it
her-
real with you. Nyx.
Her character's good. It's just it's just a really weird choice to make her what she is.
Put her in front shaped.
Put her in friend shape. Nyx would not want to be friends. She would call me a slur.
Well, friend shape does not mean friend. First
Okay,
of all.
you know what? Fair enough.
Oh, Nina did get a resplendent. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's like the last person I would think.
Oh, you know what? We can just leave Nyx in friend shape. That's fine. That's fine. Nyx with a
fine.
real body would be S. We don't know what that looks like, unfortunately, but I assume it's much va-va-voom.
Yeah, if she had a real body, if she was like, an adult and it wasn't a weird, I'm 40 in a child's body, like, why do they feel the need to do this in every goddamn game? It's so weird.
It's like
It's so weird.
it's never
It would be fine
executable.
if they were like 20 in like a 16-year-old's body, because then like it's like a similar body type, but still romancing that is still strange. Like, I don't understand why they have to make them basically toddlers.
Yeah.
Because like she really looks super fucking young. It's absurd.
Woman that would literally call me a slur. Filthy Norian.
I wish it was like.
Oboro, oh my god.
I wish it was like. Hold on, let me check the upper tier.
To me, Oboro is D tier, but everyone will disagree with that. But I just think that racism as a character personality isn't really interesting.
It's quite justified, though. Like, as to
it's
why
not.
she hates... No, it is, though, for why she hates Norians.
No, because like,
really
would
is.
you, if you replace Norian with any real life race, would it be justifiable?
Like,
Not really.
an enemy nation kind of thing that, like, burned her parents to death.
I just
in front of her.
it's
front
not
of her.
every single It's not every single Norian that did that though. That's
But
the
trauma.
thing.
But trauma.
But common sense, I fear.
Well, I also fear it's medieval times, Fim, and it's not modern day when racism is a very different topic. Back then, in medieval times, hating a giant like group of people is more normal than you may think it is, because usually that giant group of people has the same common set of beliefs and behaviors.
Okay, but in medieval times, you didn't have purple-haired women with boobs the size of her head and her coochie out riding dragons with an axe.
And we
Like,
are a
that's-
lesser
this is
society
a-
for lacking that.
This is a
true.
fictional piece of media that is written for the modern day. You could have made it better. Like,
How does this
Oboro's
relate to a
like-
waifu tier list again?
because Oboro is no better than B.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with I can't shake on
Because
D.
she is a good ass unit. Rend Heaven's crazy, dude. She just gets that for breathing. So,
She has a really
Seal
good
defense,
support,
seal
too.
speed.
yeah, she's just a good unit.
I like her supports. I also like that she likes to make clothes. I think it's genuinely just really.
You know what? It's
Yeah,
my
I think-
stream. She
I
goes in A tier.
Yeah, I think supports in Fates, for the
Or
most
drop-
part, really did make every single character feel like their own person. I it's a shame because Engage tries to do that, but they only succeed with like 3 people.
You could have stopped at good butt. You know what, Gears? You're so right.
Oh my
god. Dude, Ophelia?
Alright, moving on to the next unit. I could be here all day about...
Alice, xenophobia is no better, I fear.
Okay. Moving on from Aboro.
I like Ophelia.
Ophelia. Oh, Ophelia.
I like Ophelia's design. I actually don't remember
Luminary uppercut.
Luminary uppercut.
She has a fantastic support with Forrest, where, like, she's so devoted to trying to keep him safe that, like, it goes too far and she's annoying, but it's because, like, she cares about him that much. I think it's really cute. She is also a total fucking weeb.
I think she's just cute. I think
Agreed.
that she inherits, like, the funny parts of her. She's also friend-shaped, by the way. But she inherits all of the, like, the fun parts of her father. Isn't she like 14?
No.
No, she's an adult.
She's an adult.
She just looks really young. Okay, well, Kozaki art style, forgive me.
No, you're forgiven.
This man can only draw like women who look 14 to 16 or someone who is like 30. And you're like, oh, okay.
Or Reina.
Or Reina.
Or Reina's like 30. Reina's like 30, right? Or is she
40.
older? She looks older, but I assumed because anime she was actually younger. And like, you know how like that one Gundam guy who recently got remade to look like he's actually 30 because in the original anime he was 30, but he was like gray haired and with a cane. Like, it's just so funny to me. But yeah, I thought Reina was younger, but just looked older. Opposite of Nyx. I love Reina. Reina is S tier in my mind. I just love her personality. She's so fucking funny.
Ophelia has the distinct advantage of the support with Odin, where it's just like really sad, and she tries to comfort her dad past all his trauma that happened in Elise, but she can't. So he's eventually just like, look, I can't tell you everything yet, but when the time comes, I'll tell you everything because you're my daughter and I love you. And she's like, yay, and I think it's nice.
I like her because, you know, the only bad support I think she has is the one with Soleil, and Ophelia is not the problem in that support.
Ugh.
I
like that you say Soleil.
We'll get to Soleil. I have some fun.
Oh, we got opinions about this one. But no, S tier because Luminary uppercut.
Amen.
Yes.
Also, she's just really good unit and really pretty.
Indeed. Orochi, very pretty. But boy, that's them stats. Stats though. What stats?
Orochi's so bad.
Yeah, she's just awful.
He's so terrible.
I guess we'll just say she's low B, right? Like,
I would say C tier.
I would
like
say
when
C.
she's still better than Hana. I think Hana's like one of the worst units in the game. I hated Hana. I've never had a good Hana in my life. I also don't like Karen Strassman's delivery on Hana.
I can say she's better than Hana, but she's like strictly worse in almost every category than Effie.
Yeah, because like if you have both capture units, are you gonna field Niles or are you gonna field Ogoro? And it's Niles every single time. So
also you have to remember Orochi is like the hater of my channel. Like she is the one that haunts me in every playthrough.
That is true. She's the one like commenting on all your vids saying blank did it better, but like every single time.
What? Is this a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. In all of my streams, there's like memes of Orochi being the one that curses my runs.
That's so funny. Whoever came up with that first, it was probably Mask. Whoever came up with that first, though, I love that.
It's pretty good.
C tier because she's my hater. Do we even need to discuss Peri?
No.
D. Can we make a Peri tier below D?
I
just hate
was
her.
genuinely going to say that. Like, can
I
we
just don't like her. Like, I don't even like her design. I just don't like anything about her. Her voice actress is really talented though. Like, she sells the character very well. I just did not like this character. I was like, what is redeeming about her, or just interesting? I guess Peri was annoying.
So shouts out to the Xander Peri support, where Xander's character gets assassinated in the S support completely and utterly.
Yeah, I know that you murder the fuck out of people, but like you're hot though.
Yeah, because it was like, oh, why did you pick me? I lost the tournament. And he's like, oh, because you're really pretty. And I'm like, that's just not what he would say. Like, why did
That's
you...
literally not what
Yeah,
Xander would do.
Remember what I said about like most of them being good? That is
Oh god, it was so... Because, like, I got their support because, hey, I want Sigbert to have good stats. And I was reading it, I was like, what the fuck am I reading? This is awful. This is terrible. Oh my god, it was terrible.
Rajat, hey, did you like Tharja? What if we literally just did Tharja too? Like, not even like a different interpretation, like Caeldori is different to Cordelia. What if literally the same character?
Yeah, so I thought Tharja was F tier before, and it's Tharja again, so F tier.
I think Rajat has more support personality though, right? Like she's creepy, but she's different, right? Because she's like better Tharja, if I remember correctly. Well, she's got to be above D tier for hating her dad, because I hate her dad too.
Unironically, Rajat is better because no child abuse. You know what? That's a fair point.
That's true.
She does not abuse her children. Also, she's a gay ship. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
Even though...
Is she? Oh, she's the one. You know, it's so hilarious. I actually thought Scarlet was the gay ship for women for a really, really, really long time until you corrected me.
I was
because I would have never known.
Because, like, Scarlet's right there, Soleil is right there, Ophelia's right there, but no, it's Rajat for whatever reason.
Really weird that the Soleil is not a gay option. That's weird.
They literally said they like, it's just so wild because they actually wanted like a straight girl doing all of the things Soleil does, and that was like the choice. That was the character writing choice that they made. And then they made Rajat, who like just, you know, spontaneously falls in love with you at S tier. But I think Tharja was interesting as a character because having someone who's like obsessed with you in a not fun way was probably the intent, but everybody liked it. So she kind of just comes off as like an avatar worship character. I don't like the term avatar worship, but that's what she comes across as.
D tier.
I'm a Rajat hater. Like I would put her in E unironically, but this ain't my stream. And
I don't think she's as bad as Peri.
Rinka. Oh god.
Rinka? I mean, she's okay.
Is she?
I just don't think Rinka... She's okay. It's just like the design is fine. It's unique. I will say that like it's unique. It's very clearly inspired by something. It's not lazy design. You know what I mean? Like, not that Kozaki has lazy designs, but sometimes he kind of does. I would say Nyx is pretty lazy design.
Rinka. I actually
I don't know.
Genuinely have nothing to say about Rinka.
I have nothing to say about her either. She's just like a safe C, I guess, because she's not bad in the wow. This is like morally.
She's pretty, but like she just has like she's got nothing going on. She's C tier. She has nothing going on.
She's a dog shit unit that you just have to work your ass off for to make worthwhile in any capacity.
Oh, hi, Reina.
God, so we were talking earlier about weapons that
Scarlet
would kill us, dude.
Reina's got it. Reina's amazing. I love this unit.
Kill me,
she was my favorite. I didn't know that she was recruitable, and then like I don't know who I S tiered first in Fates. I cannot for the Niles. Duh. I probably would have S tiered Reina because she's so fucking funny to me. She's hilarious. She's just having a good time.
She's having a good time, and she's a very nice lady outside of murder.
Yeah.
Enjoying murder got to cost her spot. No. Because she's killing the other people.
Yeah, she's killing the enemy. She's not actually slaughtering innocent people. She's not Peri. She's not killing people for fun. She is enjoying killing people. There's a difference there.
She enjoys all aspects of life, like killing people.
And things that aren't killing people.
I feel like Reina is a funnier version of Peri because Reina is this very, very nice person, but when she's in combat, she's like the scariest woman you've ever met. That's kind of why I like her. Peri is just like, what if we did Harley Quinn but made her fucking ugly and stupid and not a clown?
Important to mention, Peri like tries to kill her support partners sometimes.
Yeah.
In the combos.
She's got the literal mind of a child, doesn't understand murder is wrong. Reina's like, yeah, this is kind of fucked up, but God, it's awesome.
Like I'm
Reina
her.
is every single player who feels good when they land a crit. I'm sorry. Like Reina is just calling you out.
Dude, I'll feel good when
She's
Reina lands a
just
crit
like
on
that.
me.
It's like when there's a character in like a shitty isekai anime that's like enjoying all of the RPG elements unrealistically. That's
Isekai
Reina.
anime.
Yeah, it's like that's like what it is. Because like there's an anime that like deconstructs that as a trope where like the isekai protagonist goes on an adventure, but it just fucking sucks and he gets shit on the whole time and he has a horrible time because that's way more realistic when you're going from what is it? It's the one with the maids, the blue-haired maid, ReZero? No, ReZero? I don't know what it is. It's the one with Ren and Ram. That one.
There's two then, because ReZero does that, but also Konosuba does that, and it's more comical.
Which one's Konosuba? I'll look up Konosuba. Konosuba.
But
Is that the one with Aqua? That's the one with Aqua. Yeah.
That's the one with Aqua. Yeah.
Reina.
Yeah, ReZero takes it seriously.
I'm snapping my fingers for the audience here.
Reina's either S or A. Like a lot of people don't really like her vibe, but I mean she's not actively harming innocent people.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my tier list at the end of the day, I mean top of S is
like,
the meme, but like S tier.
Oh, okay.
These aren't ordered within the tier. These are not.
She's also one of the. She's also one of the only romanceable options that is a consenting adult.
Bro!
Most of these characters are underage. Most of them.
You're underage.
I'm
Scarlet,
definitely not.
she's an adult.
Scarlet's okay.
Scarlet's.
Wait, Scarlet.
Why doesn't she support
actually
Ryoma?
S-ranked her.
Why doesn't she support Ryoma?
I
don't know.
That's
I
weird.
S-ranked her on one run, and I was like, wow, that's unimpressive, so I actually reloaded.
You're reloading.
Yeah, I was like, wow, she's just nothing.
I like the design.
And then
the bandana's good.
Yeah, she's cute. She's cute, especially if you love tomboys. Scarlet's gonna be your number one. Scarlet doesn't do anything for me though. She's really like, I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting like, she's like Vida's microwaved leftovers. That's what she's giving.
Yeah.
Like that's I'm not really. I don't know. Scarlet dying annoyed me though. Yeah, Scarlet dying really pissed me off though. I was like, that's such an unnecessary death. Same with Izana, who I thought Izana was just so funny. Izana is like if Spring had a lot of political clout, and I think that's hilarious.
Oh, that flatters and alarms me at the same time.
Izana, yes, the Izana. Did you hear the part about the hair?
Did you hear the part about the hair? Why don't I got these scars?
Izana's just so funny to me. I love silly characters.
I think Scarlet's an emphatic B tier. She's
Agreed.
Pretty good unit.
Yeah, she's solid B. If like a B is a 7.
Let's bring finish Finn.
I'm agreeing. Spring just laughing.
That tone of voice, I love it. I'm agreeing.
B tier, agreed. So in contrast to the units that like came over from Awakening that got better, like Caeldori and Rajaz, I think Selena actually got worse in Fates compared to Awakening. I think Selena is worse than Severa.
As a unit or as a character personality?
Both? Both.
Oh. I didn't really mind Selena, but like I also didn't really I don't know, Selena's not my type of character. I don't really like her design that much, so I didn't really pay much attention to her. Like I did all her supports. I 100% Awakening, but like she was never something she was to me. I do like her with red hair though. I think that's like the best possible hair color they could have canonized for her.
Mm-hmm. I think she's in Fates, she's less a tsundere and more just a bitch. In Awakening, she's got like the trauma angle going for her of like, yeah, she's a mean, but like she's afraid because like mom is dead, dad is dead, so many people are dead, and it's like a defense mechanism for her. And like the whole thing she's got with with her mom is like really, really good. In this game, the bitchiness stays, but like she doesn't have the same angle, so she's kind of just a bitch.
Yeah. She's actually inverse Caeldori, where Cordelia's character is able to flourish more because she has a parent to compare herself to. Selena, I feel like for her character to work, and Fate still needed that parent figure around because the tsundere, as you put it, like fear that she's not doing good enough, and as a result she lashes out at people, works a lot better when you have a parent telling you that that's a bad thing and like nurturing you. But the fact that she doesn't have that, she's just mean to people.
Yeah, she's just mean.
The one, I think the best support in the game though is Caeldori Selena. I feel like that can't really be contested. That is the best support in Fates, in my opinion. It won't like fish her out of like C or B tier, but I do think it's generally just a really good character analysis of how far Selena's come. The fact that she has to parent a child who looks exactly like the mom she was jealous of her entire life, and you know, making mistakes and needing to do better, I think is just really, really peak.
Caeldori
right.
is Tsubaki's daughter,
Yes,
right?
Daughter, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, that, to me, that's the canon couple. I actually wish that this game had intended parents, and if you chose the intended parent, you get the canonized hair color, so Caeldori would have red hair, despite, well, I guess if Selena's the mom, she does it, because it takes the mom's hair color, right?
Yes.
Right, okay, so yeah, no, that makes sense. Never mind that.
I think we're kind of agreeing, like, if for this game it's C tier, I would actually rate her much higher in an Awakening list. But for Fates, I do feel like C tier, because also she's just mid as a unit.
S tier, like her personal skill.
Damn,
so
baby.
funny.
Give her white hair.
What's Azama's daughter's name?
Mitama.
Mitama. I don't know anything about the character. I just think her design's really nice.
I love her pink hair.
Yeah, the pink hair is really good. Who would be her mother?
No one.
Me.
Felicia, maybe, but there is no pink hair mother. Unless it's Koran.
I guess it would be Felicia, yeah.
B tier for Baka. Damn, that's a strong argument.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, Baka. She can have a Baka. She can have a Baka.
She can have a
one of the unofficial mascots of the channel, Selkie.
Okay, so you like, I don't know these characters. You need, okay, yeah.
No, well, hey, independent of that, $100 from Black Mask. Did I hear Awakening?
Black Mask, what?
You sure did, Black Mask. I'll do anything for money.
We gotta do Awakening. Well, Awakening has less characters, so that's actually easier.
This is true. The Fox Maid.
Fox Maid.
Damn, Fox Maid, though. Battle Maid Selkie. Unironically, the GOAT of waifulations. Surprisingly helpful the whole time.
I actually didn't use Selkie because my, both of my furries, I can't think of what they're called, the Kitsune and the,
Keaton and Kaden.
Yeah, Keaton and Kaden, they just were not, like, all-star units for me, so I never really used them. And I really didn't care for the child units because they kind of felt shoehorned in as a gimmick just to make it more like Awakening.
No, that's
which
exactly
is in turn,
point, but
yeah, it's like it felt very like they felt unnecessary, except for a couple. Like I actually feel like the Awakening popovers have justified. So Inigo, Odin, and Selena all justify having children, and then I guess Korin can have a child as a treat. But other than that, I was like, these characters don't really need to exist. Like, why is Rajat here when her father looks the way he does? It's just so stupid.
So Selkie and Valoria by proxy, so we'll get to her, but they cover the same niche for me. Cute head pat characters I think are very important in a Fire Emblem game, and Selkie and Valoria are both of that. They're both very adorable, love their dads a whole hecking freaking lot. Selkie particularly just likes to play with people and be happy. She likes all things pretty and is cute, and I like her.
Agreed. I love Selkie. I would not argue if you said friend-shaped just because they're kind of stupid, but they are very cute.
It's okay. Adults can be stupid too. Just look at us.
Yeah, just look
Damn,
at us.
That's real.
We're doing this shit. Like we could be doing a lot.
I'm contributing, and I literally don't know half of these characters because I didn't like them.
Also, Selkie coin. This is true. Selkie coin to the moon.
Ooh, we need to put her in S then, because that's like your market
S for
share.
Selkie coin. True.
And S for selling.
S for Selkie coin. S for the Fox Maid backpacking forest to victory to kill a non-cos.
That shit was Oh,
Forrest
so
was more
cute.
the main character of that run than Corrin was, and that was really funny to me.
And we need a spin-off game where he is the main character.
Spring, so true. So true.
That's
She can solo Birthright. We all saw it. We all saw her solo Birthright.
Yeah, we sure did do that.
Spring, is she a good representation for the spectrum, or like what's going on with her? What's up
He's
with
a good
Spectrum?
representative of D tier. I don't know about the spectrum.
Yeah, she was just completely unremarkable for me in every way.
Bad unit, not a very good character. C or D tier. Not really much to say.
Setsuna goes to B tier because of victory. That one is really cute.
Victory.
Okay,
Yeah, it
maybe
is cute. She's
maybe
not like
she
a
goes up to
bad
C tier.
character. She's just a bad unit.
No, she is
Like,
bad.
Well,
she's bad unit.
You know what? She could be
no.
in
I said
C
she's not a
because
bad character, but she's just a bad unit. But
yeah,
also,
she could
like,
be in C because she makes me laugh.
she's also not like cheating on her husband or being really weird about her dad's potential for making out with other men. Like, that's just like, I feel like there's a hard drop between C and D and Peri.
Yeah, no, D tier
'Cause,
is
like,
like,
C
oh,
tier is
you're a
inoffensive, like-
bad person, kind of a little bit, like with what
Yeah,
you're
like-
doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Soleil,
immediately
she's
dropping
getting
Soleil in there, like, right now.
Can I have the podium for a second?
You may.
Me just do some stretches real fast.
Don't blow out your microphone, please, for the sake of the audience.
Fuck Soleil. She's so bad. Why did Inigo travel through time, develop as a person, and not be as much as a pathetic loser flirt, and more of a suave, not confident in himself flirt, reproduce, and have this sad, miserable, womanizing sack of shit? Why is every female support she has bad? Every single one is deplorable. She creeps on them, she sniffs them, she belittles their beliefs and religions just to get in their pants. She's awful. This character is terrible. The pink hair carries her. Her design carries her, but beneath the surface belies a miserable, detestable sack of shit. Soleil fucking sucks. I hate her. And I hate every Soleil fan that still crawls out of their little fucking sewers and pretends that she's worth a damn. She is not worth anything. If Inigo were the GOAT, if Laszlo were the GOAT, he would have gone in that deep realm, snapped her fucking neck, drowned her in that little plaza's river, and tried again with a new, better material.
Right again is crazy. Oh my god.
I hate Soleil. Put her in D tier, please, streamer.
She is in D tier, Spring, don't you worry. I did it before you even started.
Thank you. Yeah, your life serves zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
Damn. But real, though. I've got nothing else to add, you know. Oh, no, I actually do have something else to add that, like, you didn't put on. She assaults Ophelia. Like, literally, straight up, like, no touches Ophelia whenever they do, like, their body swap thing for Ophelia to try to teach her a lesson.
Ew.
Soleil straight up, like, starts assaulting Ophelia's body. Not good. Not a good look.
That was partially it.
I don't like this character. It's crazy that was left in.
Not only does she assault Soleil, but like what I said, she like belittles Soleil. Sorry, she belittles Ophelia like being a diviner. Like she's like, oh, that's not real. You're weird.
Yeah,
but you're kind of cute. Though.
Bad person. Bad person.
Oh,
Not even a bad
truly
waifu,
horrible.
just a bad person. You know who's great though? Fucking Sophie. I love Sophie.
Sophie. Oh God! Finally, I'm saved by Peak. Oh, Sophie.
Good unit. Spring, shake my hand. Great unit. Great character.
Great unit. Shake my hand. Shake
my hand. Arguably, hot take from me. Hot take from Zeb. S tier. All the way up to S tier for Sophie.
I like her haircut.
I see no flaws with her because she's Benini. You put it there before I could even say it. She's peak girl failure. She tries so hard. And like, she's a good knight. She's just got the worst horse in the world. She's a great person. She's doing her best. She loves her dad. She loves everyone.
She does take off people's clothes. That does happen.
That's because like she fumbles so hard. She misses her lance
Is it
attack
on
and
purpose?
no, she like fumbles her lance attack and like rips off their shirt. She fumbles.
That would actually be so funny if that was a gameplay mechanic. Not like a skill, but like, you know how your clothes can break in that game? Can you imagine if Sophie just did it every single time?
She basically does.
She basically does.
Yeah, that's because she's killing them. But
No,
I meant like
look,
even if she
doesn't.
tinged on an armor knight.
No, her
Yes.
personal ability, Fim, is when she damages people, she takes off their clothes.
That's so funny.
She also just
I'm
does
glad that
being
they-
klutzy better than Felicia. I'll shake your hand on that one, RJ.
I actually don't. I actually think Felicia's the queen of failure. I just think Sophie's the princess of failure.
Agreed.
We love a. Oh my god, I can't even think of the word for it. What is
Girl
it?
failure?
That's not girlfriend. There's like a word. Oh, I'll remember. I'll remember and I'll just blurt it out.
Fuck up.
No.
Fuck up. We got one lady left. This Corrin doesn't count. Corrin's not a person.
It's not a
Female
person.
Corrin is S tier though.
What? I
love
Valoria,
her.
who I think honestly probably has to go
Valoria!
next. I think Valoria has to go next to Selkie.
I think Valoria goes next to Felicia. I think she's one of the best in the entire game to do it. Phenomenal unit. I love her.
She's
character.
somehow
So
a better
cute.
unit than Camilla. Like, yeah, Camilla has availability, but when Valoria shows up, like, goddamn. Right?
I love Valoria. Also, best design in the game, in my opinion.
The hood,
I love that she's Red Riding Hood
but the
as a
wolf.
Wolverine.
So good.
Yeah, she is
So
both.
good.
It's great.
So good.
She just also, I love a character that just looks really sleepy or quiet. I
You don't
think
want to
she's just
cuddle in
more
her
demure.
mess? Then you're a fake fan, Benini. Cuddle in the mess. Be real.
What if no, but like Selkie and Valoria are like hanging out, like you cuddle in the pile too. Like, come on now, catch up. They're together, clearly. They're
If they,
always
turn,
together.
if they both transform, it's like cuddling with your dog or cuddling with your cat, but they're fucking massive.
Well, also, I'm probably a bit biased because IRL, I enjoy, like, cleaning up if it means cleaning up after other people, and Valoria is like a mess. So naturally, we're
My
basically
God.
made for each other. Take my money now. Thank you, Gears. Thank you. Thank you for your based takes, as usual. Well, Fim, since you got here late, do you want to make any edits here? Because there were some you weren't present.
I don't remember Kagero being interesting to me, but she's hot, so she can stay in A tier. Kagero
that's
seems
a
like
lot of
low-hanging fruit to me.
She's a girly girl, but like she tries to act like all super serious in the story and like very devoted. She's a very loyal ninja, but then she has like very girly hobbies like flower pressing, tea parties, that sort of thing. Also pretty.
What do you
very
mean
pretty.
low-hanging fruit? She has 2 low-hanging fruits.
Yes.
Yeah, she's just like I don't mind her character. It's just her. I know that people just like her because she has massive fucking titties, and that's
Well,
like the
That is a pretty good reason.
that's like to me her actual design doesn't really speak to me in particular. I think she looks very boring otherwise. She just is like raw sex appeal to me.
Where's Amiibo Lucino?
Hang on.
No,
he's right. Hang
other
on.
than that,
Anyway, that's actually top of the list if Amiibo Lucina's here.
Hang on.
It's
I'm
just
grabbing her.
Lucina, and Lucina's a peak character. So
Yeah, Lucina's in the video
naturally-
game.
God, Lucina's so good.
oh yeah,
What
I
a
forget that
pretty
Amiibo
name.
Lucina is her own character and not the Lucina that we know.
Lucina, Inigo's father from the future.
Oh yeah, we also need
Inigo's
Amiibo
son
Ike
from
and
the future.
Amiibo Robin.
And
Because
Mark.
Ike or yeah, thank you. Marth and Ike, just because they get art done by Kozaki, and I think that's worth looking at, even though I don't think Marth looks very good. Actually, Marth and Ike, neither of them look very good in his art style, at least in that game.
I think Marth looks great in his art style. Ike is a different story.
He's drawn them at other times, and they look way better. I promise. I'll find it.
Oh, I've seen them. I'm just saying this is still good. Like he made them look good. Oh my god, we forgot Anna. Fuck.
Oh wow.
Oh, Anna's S tier. Sorry. That's my one veto. Or anti-veto. Anna's S tier.
we know about you and Anna, okay? You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
need to tell us like anything about that. We're knowers.
Oh yeah, six finger Anna is also like a counterpoint. She's got the mutated fingers, like from the Anna inbreeding coefficient.
You know what? I don't care.
That is true. She is from like a cloning facility, and that's one that happened to get off the assembly line early, unfortunately.
Yeah, they should have cut that off, but you know, it's okay.
Damn, Mask is calling you out, Fem.
I have to look at the chat. Hold on.
Of course, the guy who has Anakin is putting Anna in S.
Yeah, of course. That's Anna is the reason Anakin exists. Obviously, that's not a call out. That's common sense. I fear.
Do we make any
Well, it's a
adjustments
call-out,
to the
bro.
list as it is? Like clearly, Lucina is best girl. No discussion. No discussion.
Yeah. Amiibo Lucina is still.
Amiibo Lucina doesn't even have any fucking dialogue.
Probably Camilla above Mikoto. I know there's like
Agreed.
no ordering within tiers, but that one like.
Oh yeah, Mikoto could probably be at the bottom of A because she's just a nice, pretty lady, and that's all she
Pretty
is.
lady.
Oh, dude.
Like, there's no
I-
character there. All of those other characters have something going for them, but Mikoto is, oh look, it's your mom that you knew for 3 chapters and then she died. Because that's
Dude.
such an interesting character.
Why did my
Like,
mom
that's
have
they
be
love to
so
write that shit.
hot? Why did my mom have to be so hot?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know her. I don't recognize her as my mom, so like I'm just saying.
That's true. That's true. I don't remember her. So like, is she really my mom?
Is she
Think about
Spring, shake my hand. You understand the assignment.
Oh, who is assigning these so I can take them out back?
It's also me.
I need to have I need to have a discussion with you on a farm upstate.
No, it's great. Don't worry about it.
I can't wait to go to Kentucky.
All right, chat. We're locking it in. This is the alleged waifu
This is it.
husbando tier list of
Take
the
your
waifus
screenshot.
And Kana.
and
And
Hana and the baby.
And Arthur.
Kana's the dragon that's being babysat by all these ladies.
Yes. If we flame Ingrid for her mannerisms, then Oboro should drop a tier.
Who? Who's
Ingrid from Three Houses.
They're kind of right. They're kind of right.
Ingrid's worse because it's also a brown-skinned people who were victims of a genocide.
Oh, you forgot Lilith?
Like
Damn, so true. Friend shape.
Yeah, Ingrid is
It's a dragon.
legitimately like way worse because like there's only like a handful of people of Dusker left, and I think by the end, if Dedue is truly the last one, literally
That's
all of
not
them
what
die
that
in
is at
certain
all.
words.
That's not what that is at all.
But
That's literally
I
not
think-
what happened at all in the story. There's not like Dusker was not wiped out.
oh, okay, I thought it was. Yeah, I actually thought that his entire people were wiped out. I thought it was like a small group of people.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just, I think Fim getting 3 houses wrong is so funny.
I don't like Three Houses. You can tell. I thought Dedue was like the last one.
Not even at all.
Oh, that's good. That's
So
good. But it's still
funny.
weird that she
That's
hates
so
brown-skinned
funny.
people. Could throw that out there. That was a choice
I mean,
to write.
I'll
But
just
that's
say
not Ingrid's fault as a character. And Oboro's a little bit more overt in her racism. Because I guess
I agree with Ouroboros' character bringing her down a bit, but I think her unit value is so high that I think she can't drop, if that makes sense.
yeah, Ingrid's also a woman in Three Houses, so her unit value is also sky high.
Well, like, this is
Ingrid also gets better though.
Dude, I've been glued to Dancing Felicia all stream, by the way.
I agree. Whenever you guys like go off on a tangent, not even related to this list, I just look at
Because
Dancing
there-
Felicia.
That's me when you and Fim talk about things I don't understand. I just look at Felicia to feel better.
All right, we're locking this one in because
It's okay. It's okay. My Felicia moment is when you guys talk about Three Houses plot. Can you tell how like worthless that game is to me? I really should just play it, but I could not get through it. It just felt like a slog.
Like the emotional support, Felicia. Thank you, Felicia.
Oh yeah, Flora should
Yes.
also be A tier. I love Flora.
She's not a whore. She's a gold digger. She's loyal. She's literally not, and I'll prove to you exactly why. Laszlo's S rank, where I don't like Laszlo in this game either. By the way, I think he's a huge downgrade from Inigo. We're gonna get to that one pretty soon.
Terrible. It's terrible.
They both like say, "Yeah, let's get married." Okay, I'm gonna go flirt with people. Bye. Catch you later.
Yeah.
No. Fuck
Charlotte is
Charlotte.
not faithful. She's only faithful in one instance.
Okay, but Laszlo is an exception. How do you know he's the only exception?
I feel like because
I'm keeping it locked
I feel
in.
like no, because Laszlo's support with Charlotte is evidence that Charlotte is comfortable doing that. It like just because she doesn't say that in other ones, I don't know. That's a really weird distinction to make because it's showing that she has a willingness to do such a thing. Like, is she gonna do that? Are you saying that she would only do that to Laszlo? I think that's particularly strange because Laszlo is like a flirt too. But he's not like going to physically cheat on her. He's just a natural flirt. So it's not even like they have a set agreement. They might have a set agreement, but I just don't. I don't know. That's a really weird distinction to
an
make.
agreement like that does bring you both down in a waifu husbando tier list. That's not a good waifu trait.
being willing to flirt with other people when you are legally married is for status too, because Charlotte's motivation is something that would be permanent. The implication there is that if she found someone better, she might actually bail. Because like she's not flirting for fun. She's flirting out of necessity. She's flirting to survive.
Out of like
so
habit,
like it doesn't make sense to me that we say, oh well, she only does it in one support, because that's her whole deal is trying to find a man.
I think this list is fine. I got everything out of my system when I fucking ragged on Soleil. Like, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I'm in such a zen state right now.
Yeah, I'm locking this one in because I want to get the men done before I have to go stream with Poneko and have free time today. Like for 30 seconds, maybe.
To be honest, though, I did marry Charlotte with Xander, and their support is very cute. I will say that. And I also think that if she didn't have the Laszlo support, Charlotte would be somewhere with the AB because she's literally willing to do everything for her family, and I think that's very admirable, even if it is even if it's something that most people consider depraved. If we remove the Laszlo support, she's probably an A tier for me because I did enjoy using her as a unit.
I'm glad the females are done. I think that was very aptly put, gentlemen.
Agreed. Hayato goes in friendship. I hate this little bastard. I don't like him at all, but he goes in friendship because he's a child.
I didn't like him either. I didn't even like using him as a unit.
Percy though, fantastic, best boy, sweetheart of a child. Friendship.
Oh, he's so cute.
Because he's a baby.
Is Percy? Yeah. Oh yeah, he looks like he has 3 eyes on stream because of the thumb, because it's like shrunken down.
Is anyone else a baby?
I can't see their faces, so I don't remember.
Kana again.
Oh yeah, Kana. Kana's a baby.
Morgan. Not Morgan.
Morgan's not in this game.
Yeah. No. Kana. You said Kana. I forgot. Don't worry about it.
Keep confusing me all stream because he keeps getting the game.
I know, I'm sorry.
Fim allegedly plays Fire Emblem. We've yet to like see proof of it.
I literally was streaming Engage. I was streaming Engage like 2 days ago.
I don't believe it. Was probably Engage in GBA or some shit. Like Ephraim was there. I don't believe you. I don't fucking
that would be so funny. Ephraim actually in Engage, fake game.
Fake ass game. That's a Sugi, right?
Yeah, that's a Sugi. I mean, Arthur genuinely like, nah, he would be an S tier because like, what a guy. He would love you unconditionally, like protect you. He would crit himself like protecting you. No, terrible unit feel, but the girth though.
That's a character that should have had a Devil Axe.
Yes.
Like, I'm shocked. Like, he should have just spawned him with one. It would have been so funny. He just kills himself immediately on green unit phase. Oh my god, that shit would have killed me. Because it would be so funny if he was actually like a good unit, but just had 0 luck and was a green unit you had to recruit. So like 50% of the Iron Mans, you don't even get this guy because he just kills himself and it's funny.
It is very funny.
Yeah, it's an RNG check for like speedrunners, whether or not they get to use Arthur or not.
Yeah. It would be so funny.
Asugi, this is like the character I have no feelings about whatsoever. I'm gonna keep it.
I remember liking him. I think he's a good contrast to his father. Because Saizo is his dad, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I think he's a good, because he just doesn't give a fuck compared to Saizo. And I think that them coming to an understanding was really sweet. But I mean, I liked him as a unit. I can't remember who I paired Saizo with though, but I remember liking Saizo.
Sugar, I think he is above average. I do think he's a bit of a downgrade compared to Gaius, because I think
I don't even think he's like Gaius. I think they're like, is he like? Yeah, they like sweets, right? But like, I feel like
that's why I think it's a downgrade. I think
I just
that's
feel
about
like
all they have going for them.
Yeah. Like they don't behave like the same person. I think it's really weird. Asugi is like a really weird one because like, with Rajat, right? She's just Tharja 2, basically. There's a little more going on, but she's basically Tharja 2. But like Asugi is a completely different character who just happens to look like some guy in an alternate universe who also happens to like candy. But Asugi's like kind of his own person, I feel. I just feel like the circumstances of their lives make them very different people, and consequently they act differently. Because Asugi isn't like a criminal, he's just like at most a prankster. It's just a really weird. I think Asugi's design is solely because, we have to get Awakening people to come play this game, so here's Gaius again. I don't know, I think he's a solid B because he's not offensive. I kind of wish he had his own design though, like some of the other
What's
children.
your opinion on the ranking?
I think B because I think he's an above average character in the ninja class, so he's really good.
Yeah, actually, another thing to Spring, I think that he as a character is actually brought down by having Gaius's design. I think it's a disservice to both characters to make them look similar when they are nothing alike as people, other than they like candy and are a thief.
I disagree because I think he looks very roguish as both a ninja and a thief in Elise.
I'm not saying his design is bad. I like both. I like the Gaius's design. I
disagree that it's brought down. Is what I was saying.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, like, it's... I guess brought down isn't the word, but I think it's a disservice to make this character look like Gaius when he's not like Gaius.
I think some of his supports and, like, in-game dialogue show him as Gaius. They have different circumstances, but I think they're still very similar.
Okay.
Azama.
I like Azama because he's an asshole.
My king!
He's so fucking funny. He's so funny. He's like an
kid.
asshole, but in a funny way, because he's like if you took Davis's, but you made it like snide. You know what I mean? Like you say something stupid and Azama's like, and then he just walks away and you're like,
okay.
I was having a conversation with you, and he says, the conversation is over. Goodbye, with that shit-ass Brock from Pokemon Smile.
You
it
would
kills
say,
me.
I know, and then walk away. Like, he's that guy.
Yeah, right. He's so funny. He's one of the characters, I really just love funny characters. I love a little whimsy in my JRPGs. There's not enough these days. People take these games too seriously. I think Azama is like a refreshing take on a healer who just does not want to be here. He doesn't even want to do his job, really.
An atheist
He's like,
priest.
I also think he's like a funny kind of rude rather than like a nasty
Spring,
kind
I can't
of rude.
hear you.
I was still talking, but go ahead.
Never stop.
You never
I know. I know. I'm excited.
You know Azama's quote in the plaza when he like picks up a piece of treasure? It's my favorite in the game. He's like, "Oh, God smiles upon us." Just kidding. God isn't real. We're all gonna die.
It's like, Azama, what the fuck?
Mid-unit, unfortunately. He's not very good.
Yeah,
B tier.
mine was okay. He's a solid B tier because he's like not. I don't know. Some people, for a lot of people, his rudeness is just him being mean to people for no reason, like unacceptably mean. But I always think it's more like he's just kind of. I don't know, to me it's like a funny kind of rude, but for a lot of people he's like an asshole. I was surprised he got a Resplendent.
Benny.
S tier.
S tier.
Any big man that has little animal friends, S tier.
He is literally
That's my
a
argument.
Disney princess in the body of like the fucking Hulk.
Yeah, he's best friends with Gonzalez and Faye.
That's cute.
I like Benny. I think A, because I think, well, no, I think A, because I think he's just okay as a unit, but like I love his character to death.
He exists as a unit. Unit feel does matter.
He's not. Yeah, he's not Effie good, but he's still like a good character. His son, however, has the potential to be good, question mark. I also like that his son is Libra, which I think is cool. I think he's supposed to be Libra. I'm not actually sure.
He's not Libra.
In universe,
but
he's said to be
just
like
got like long.
Okay, yeah. In universe, it said he's got like a scary looking face, but I mean, he looks really pretty to me.
I
agree with Benny. I think he's just like there's not much to say. He's a Disney princess and he's okay as a unit. A tier. He balances out in A tier.
I feel like Benny can sing really well, but doesn't.
I bet so. I think the animals would like it if he sang. Holy shit! It's L from Death Note.
I don't know anything about Dwyer as a kid.
He has really good crit quotes.
What are his crit quotes?
I just want to go home.
I just want to go home.
And
he's like mumbling them.
That's great. I gotta look it up.
Dwyer is he's a staff bot. Like you're gonna get him because like if you're female Corrin, you're gonna fuck Jacob. Like it's just a given. Like you're gonna bang Jacob.
Yeah.
You're gonna get Dwyer as your kid. Like he's just another staff bot. It's okay.
I'm still gonna fuck Jacob, and that's
well.
Okay.
It depends on what. I guess it depends on what your talent is. Because Dwyer could be really good, right?
Not really.
Oh, that's a shame.
He's kind of whatever.
Reality of no.
No, not really.
You want to make Dwyer look awful? Give him Hinoka, mom. He looks terrible. He looks dreadful.
Oop. Not even up for discussion. I will book no arguments.
Who?
Forrest.
Oh.
We can at least discuss him.
I like Forrest.
We can discuss him
with his dad, actually.
Okay.
We can discuss
really
Forrest
like
all day. Forrest is my favorite character in Fates.
That's surprising because Lucina's right there, so I know.
Yeah, Amiibo Lucina is right there.
Selkie is right there in a maid costume.
No, it's Forrest. I think Forrest is my favorite. Forrest is my favorite character.
You might give him his own tier.
You know what, Spring, you're so right.
I feel like it would be a disservice to the Forest if he had to share it.
Yeah, it's like
as
the
always,
same as
Spring,
the-
you're so right.
I'm right, except when I'm wrong, but those don't count. Those haven't been documented yet, so...
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let me break down. This is my chance to just go crazy and talk for like 30 minutes. I love Forrest to bits. I think Forrest has the best series of support conversations in the game, where no matter who he's supporting, he is in fact the supportive person that is like helping them work through their shit. Or, you know, just like taking care of people, or just being a sweetheart that's like kind of looking after someone. The only ones where he's a little bit iffy are, ironically, Valoria and Selkie, where he kind of doesn't get their vibe. But by the end, they are good friends again, because he's like, oh, I finally understand what it is that you like. Okay, this is fine. I didn't understand. I didn't follow. I thought you were a dumb animal, kinda. But I understand your appeal of, like, beauty. Of, like, what you think is cute and what you like. And that's fine. But, like, his supports with Siegbert, where he's like, no, Bert, I'm okay. You don't have to protect me. I can take care of myself. It's alright. His supports with Ophelia are super duper cute. Sophie, Midori, I love all of them. Absolutely amazing. And the fact that he's the mature one between, like, his dad and him in their support, it's really funny. Because they don't really honestly like each other. But Forrest is the one that, like, takes the high ground in it, compared to his dad.
That does have... Like, at the end of his chapter, he's like, okay, you don't like me. You can be a fucking pussy about it. I'm gonna dress however I want still. Because I love myself, and I wish you loved me too. And that's like, fuck, dude.
Like, damn, that's quite based.
Yeah, that's just a real convo with a non-supportive parent in my video game. That's just so peak.
The one downside I'll give Forrest, and it's not his fault, why doesn't he support with Elise and Camilla?
Oh yeah, his aunties.
I
that's
need it.
Kind of strange.
Because Elise, like, talks to him in the paralogue that he recruits. Like, Elise is the main, like, person telling Leo, go get your fucking kid, you bum.
Oh,
It's a
I
shame.
love Elise.
No, I
love
love
Forrest.
Forrest. I can talk about
So
Forrest
cute.
all day. Good unit too, by the way. Like not enough people talk about Forrest as a unit. What he does, he is your res tank for the latter half of Conquest. You put him in that chapter with Sakura, where Sakura is the boss, and like Yukimura. He will just tank every single diviner on Myoji. Anything that comes through him with magic, he just does not give a shit. And that has merit.
He's pretty strong. Like, he's your healer you can afford to make mistakes with, and that's huge in Fate. That's gigantic.
Yes, absolutely. Surprisingly, he's got bulk compared to Elise as your main healer.
Yeah, you can give him like a fat ass mom like Effie, and like he's so thick.
Okay, that's me getting
Yeah,
off
exactly,
my Forest
Rin.
soapbox.
I appreciated it. I'm glad you stayed your case because you made some points I didn't see before. He was already yes for me, but he's in his own tier for me now, so I appreciate you enlightening me.
Oh, hi, Mangs. It's Fuga.
Oh, I thought
Hey,
Mangs were here
Mary.
in chat for a moment.
Oh, hell no. You think Mangs would show up for this?
I like Fuga's design. I think his design's really cool and very unique, especially for Fire Emblem, where most of the characters these days are like young, pretty anime men and women or little girls, an occasional little boy. I don't really remember his unit being particularly standout, but I didn't remember his unit being awful either. I kind of just like him for his design. I say he's an A tier just because he's got a cool design. He's like Hayato's dad, right?
It's so right, Wild Ride tier.
Wild Ride.
Fucking true.
No, that's what it's called in the bedroom if you S-rank Fuga as female Corrin. You're going for a wild ride.
Oh.
Ride. Oh.
Oh no! Wait, if you have a child with Fuga, does Kana support with Hayato?
No.
No.
Aren't they siblings? That's
No.
crazy.
Adopted dad.
No. Adoptive dad. Yeah.
Wait, what?
No. Fuga is Hayato's adoptive dad.
Oh, well, he should still support.
You're giving Fates way too much credit for that one.
I suppose I am. I
Yeah,
am.
you're pitching good ideas. Can you like stop?
I'm so sorry.
Spring, what's your opinion on Mangs as a unit and as a partner?
Doesn't do anything like ever. Because like, at least the other characters have supports to hold them up, but bro only has like 2.
He
Does he do
supports
anything?
Corrin and Hayato. And are you using Hayato? Are you?
God.
I think
He
I saw a
might be
video
like,
about Hayato and I think it was Hayato and Rinka, and whether or not they have merit. And I thought it was like, I remember watching the whole thing just being confused. Like, why would I use these units? They're either like not something I like, or they're Hayato. And I just really dislike
because
Hayato.
he's so forgetful or forgettable, not forgetful. He's actually quite memorful. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for my sentence.
I don't know, man. I kind of like good unit, but like, is the characterization there at all? Like, because he is a good unit. Don't get me wrong. In Rev, he's good, but like,
Did make sure to categorize D for bad person, and objectively speaking, he can't be a bad person.
I think he's B because like he's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Garen,
Right.
S tier, right? King Garen.
Yeah.
S tier?
Yeah, Garen for sure.
Oh, for sure.
No.
Because his original self was like an actual loving father and good person, and then he got,
Okay.
body jacked by a worm.
But there's the thing, Finn. We can't judge them based off of what they were. We have to base them on what they are, and what he
Yeah,
is.
this
Plato.
is goon monster Garen possessed.
Yeah, we have to judge
Oh,
him.
well then he's
based
not
on
in
Plato.
S tier.
Yeah, we have to judge him based on Plato, unfortunately.
I was judging him based on him when he was still a person.
Oh no, he was still a terrible father and a terrible husband because he had like the entire concubines, and he just didn't give enough of a shit to keep everybody in line that they all killed each other and the children.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Yes,
I hate that shit.
the worst. He was
Yeah.
only a good dad to
It's pretty
Xander
rough. I didn't even
because
think
like
about
Xander
that.
is his only like true-born son.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty Nickelodeon gack, and I'm not down to have prime time with the slime, so probably D tier.
Okay, but are we serving Gunt?
We're serving gun. Yeah,
We're
that
serving
emotion. The first time someone said that in chat, that I think that emotionally devastated me on a way I wasn't prepared for. So I have to give Gunter at least A tier, not as a unit, but as like a. I just like the idea that there is someone who has taken care of Gun tier.
See, unfortunately,
Gunt. He's in Gunt tier.
I thought we were still talking about Garen at first because I was staring at the Felicia, so I was about to correct you and say serving gunk in reference to Garen, but I don't think that's in our core set of beliefs, unfortunately. I don't think that's in the Bible.
Because Gunter, he comes back, right? Like, he comes back in Rev, and then there's one part
He comes back in Conquest.
where
He's pretty good in Conquest, like as a designated Corrin backpack, and like he's got okay stats, I guess. Shit. Rev
he's not
Gunter
like
is fucking awful.
Yeah, he's just there as a treat. Like, they're like, oh,
Also
hey, by the way,
turned
this guy's
evil.
been here. It would have been cool if he got a couple levels or just, like, got slightly adjusted stats for being in Vala. I think that would have been a nice reward.
He is the only
like, dies in...
He is the only parent that makes Kana worse.
Gunter actually doesn't die in Rev.
He says he's liked Corrin since she was a child in the S support. That is fucking insane.
What?
I can't believe you
What?
can even S support this man.
What?
And have a child with him.
No, I'm doing
That
research.
is
Hold on.
insane.
Okay,
have to look
D
that
tier
up.
is being
I'm
renamed
actually
to the
fact-checking it.
allegation tier. The
That's
allegations.
insane.
I'm actually doing Please continue without me. I'm actually doing recon. Like, this is a fucking problem if this is the case.
Young Spring, pull that up on the main screen. Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
Unbelievable.
Hold on. No fucking way, right?
That
you would
is-
hope not, right?
That's horrifying. I have no words. I'm a little shell shocked.
The Nor situation is crazy.
Nor is someone needs to stop them.
So since Hana got C tier, I think Hinata also gets C tier because he is literally like the male Hana.
Isn't
But
he better though?
I mean, you're not using
Marginally?
either. You're not using either of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Samurai just isn't really.
I mean,
good.
Ryoma exists, so like you're not using it. I mean, he's like,
Right.
I do like his crit quotes more of "Let's get wild." Like he's fun, but like training.
Yeah, I like his son's design. I think his son's design is actually really unique and cool. But I don't know anything about his kid because I didn't use Hinata, so.
All right. Can confirm. Bonini is wrong. He did not have feelings for you in childhood. That did not happen.
Still, though, it is like
the allegation
no, because
successfully.
he did kind of raise her. So like if like a move is made eventually, that is still kind of grooming.
It's still like not favorable, but the original comment was he liked her since she was a child, which is not true. So it's like a bit more palatable now.
This is fair.
I don't think he should be in the allegations tier because it is a player choice to romance these
That
characters.
is also true.
You are actively seeking out this older man because the avatar is, while they are a character in universe, they are beholden to the whims of the player.
I think allegations tier
so,
is
like,
funny though.
It is funny. It is
funny.
funny. I like how Iago is also in the allegations tier for no reason. He
No,
is
'cause
literally just a murderer.
He's
But I love it.
Orochimaru.
He looks like he would. Yeah, he would look like he has allegations. Can Jacob be S tier?
Is this the Is this the pickle guy? This is the pickle kid, right?
That's the pickle kid.
Pickle?
He has nothing going on.
No, C
Literally
tier
nothing.
Pickles?
immediately. Literally, his only character is Pickles.
Pickles and hating his dad.
Well, I would hate my dad too with stats like those. But Pickles, like Clan?
Well, what sucks is Hasame's actually fine as a unit, because you usually get him in Birthright, where Swordmasters are good, or you get him in Rev where Swordmasters are okay, but like I hate him. He has nothing going on.
He's literally just the pickle kid.
What is Black Bass saying? What are you saying? Till I pickle? Why is pickle a verb? I don't like that.
Pickle my pickle till I pickle. I hate everything about this.
Ignatius, boy, he doesn't have much going on either.
Character.
I barely do.
I like
he's
his design.
honorable. He's like
really
a bit.
like
He's a
design.
scaredy cat. Like Benny's like, Benny's got the scary face. Ignatius is a scaredy cat. He's afraid, but he still like does his best to try to protect people.
I like that. I mean, he's probably just like a B, because he's like, there's no allegations and there's no bad shit about him, and he's not a shit unit, right?
I mean,
right.
I've never actually used Ignatius like for real. Like I kind of just get him and like read stuff. He's a weaker Benny. It's like
How is he weaker? He's a child unit. That's crazy.
Ignatius, I gave him a really funny mom. I think it was Hinoka mom, actually. Really funny. He's a pretty fine unit. I quite like his character and supports, where he knows he's scared, but rather than wallowing in it, he tries to better himself to both protect people and live up to his dad's legacy. I don't think he's on the same tier as Benny, but I quite like him.
There's something to be said of what is true bravery, but overcoming the fear and acting anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bravery is not lack of fear. It's what you do in spite of it. And I like Ignatius because of that. I think it's awesome.
I don't know. You're kind of
like
selling
B,
me
right?
on high B, low A.
I could probably put him in B. I'd put him on par with like a Sugi and a Zama.
Okay. I'll defer to you on this one, Spring.
Thank you.
Next up, Izana. The Izana.
The Izana.
So like, I like that he's goofy, right? But is he really? Yeah, I don't remember his significance. He was like Is he a spiritual leader? What is Izana again? It's been a minute. I like Izana. I remember.
He's the Archduke of like the neutral country.
Right, and the neutral country is like, it's like in between Hoshido,
Izumo.
but it's Hoshidan cultured, yeah, because he's a sage.
Yeah, Izumo is what it's called.
Diviner or whatever.
Yeah, he explodes in
funny.
Rev because like he foretold the future so Takumi would stop being a shithead. He dies in Rev to escape the writing.
Good for
That's
him.
awesome.
That makes him he's kind of more like a bonus recruit, to be honest, because in
You gotta
in
make
Birthright-
the hot springs
in
awesome.
Birthright he's just like a Korin only support, right?
And in Conquest.
He's
He
honest
lives in
on-
Conquest?
Yes. Have a good night,
Oh,
Black
for some reason
Mask.
I thought he died in Conquest.
No.
Have a good one.
Oh,
You have to
interesting.
just acknowledge like you don't know the gameplay.
Yeah, I don't remember this game that well. Is he recruitable in Conquest?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. That's cool, actually. I don't remember that.
You got to build a
I
level
like
3 hot
him.
spring.
I like him.
I mean,
I mean,
good
he-
guy, good unit, like a
he-
perfectly serviceable like
Uses
filler
names.
unit.
Like B, because he's goofy. He has he belies a lot of wisdom whenever you talk to him. I'd say like B. He ain't bad. He's not offensive by any means.
Then we get to, I mean, people are going to crucify me if we do anything less than S for Jacob, right?
Yeah, I mean, if Felicia's S, Jacob's S too. Jacob is arguably better of a performing
There
unit
is no
as well.
arguable he is better.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
Also, he has really good crit quotes. You're about to be served. Time to take out the trash. He's so good. I also just like, again, he's really good at his job, but like to a point where it harms him as a person. And a lot of his supports delve into that of like why he's so devoted to his job, like what it means to him, but also that he needs to chill the fuck out. And I like that.
I actually enjoy his gimmick with Gunter a lot. He calls him old man. Like he doesn't really respect Gunter, but it's more like a affectionate kind of disrespect.
Does he
Yeah.
have a different title in Japanese for him?
I don't know. I don't speak
Oh, yeah,
Japanese.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the Japanese equivalent in that support is, because it could be like the honorific old man.
Oh, yeah,
or it could just be
I just looked it up. It's Oni-san. Yeah, I just looked it up.
yeah. So he's calling him like I guess the English bungled that translation. He's being respectful. Like he's like calling him his elder.
Yeah. No, I just looked up
Unless-
a more confident source. It says in Japanese, they called him kawaii des, which is like a really weird, probably cultural thing over there in Japan. I'm not really sure why Jacob calls him that, to be honest.
Kawaii, that's a new one for me, to be honest.
That's because I'm lying.
Oh, okay.
Damn, Spring just...
Also,
Damn, Spring, I would need to put you in the
Spring
allegations
just logging
tier
on,
at this point.
logging into the internet just to
Tell lies.
just to spread
He
misinformation.
doesn't call him kawaii des, fam. Are you stupid?
I don't know what that shit is. I thought it was KOWAI. Like I don't fucking know. Not kawaii isn't cute.
Fox
Like, oh,
Boy,
I was like, maybe I need to
Caden.
fucking. Oh wait, no. I just want to say one more thing about Jacob.
Okay.
His conversation with Frederick on the DLC map is very funny. Okay, continue.
Jacob, S tier, if you're
Caden.
playing female core and you're probably gonna fuck him. Good guy, good
Playing
unit.
Gender fluid Spring, and I'm fucking him. But that's besides
Spring, you can fuck whoever you want to. It's fine, buddy.
I know.
Oh,
Caden, the fox. Boy, he is not nearly as good as Keaton.
No, he's not. Can actually risk doing 0 damage a lot of the time. Actually, it's pretty funny.
I have no attachment to Caden whatsoever, so I don't care.
I don't have any attachment to either of them. They just didn't work out well.
His character, like,
For me.
also is kind of... He's kind of like an okay guy, but awful. He's not as charming as his daughter, though. Res tank
That's
with
true.
no 1-2 options is like Zev's Ike. Benini? Benini, you're treading on thin ice here.
Right? No, Benini's right. Benini's fucking right. And awesome and base build.
Damn.
I mean, I'm down to put Caden and B and like move Fuga to C because B's getting pretty bloated. Because like I think great character, but not very good unit, unfortunately.
True. True. But damn, that means Kaze's next.
Kaze's
love
Kaze.
Kaze. I love Kaze. I think he's A or F.
Which routes is Kaze available on?
All of them.
Oh, does he ditch it, because he what does he ditch for? Because he failed to protect you? Is that why? So he comes
Sevenfold
back-
Sanctuary. He hears that despite Corin siding with Nor, she's trying her best to stop the war entirely. So Kaze fucks with that and defects to Nor, which is pretty.
Oh, cool.
Pretty based. What an interesting character to make all routes exclusive. I think it's kind of neat actually that you get a ninja in every single route.
Yeah.
And he's really, really good in Conquest because he's your only ninja.
I'll put him to S tier. Because I like that loyalty, like that caring nature. You know, he's serious, but he's a little bit more silly than his brother.
Yeah. Also, the support reveal of like he was there the day you were stolen and failed, and so if you get a support high enough with him, he like officially becomes your retainer by you like uniting him in a sense. It's like kind of like really phenomenal character development and a support of all things.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
that's why I like Kaze, because you basically knight him. It's really cool. I didn't want to speak on it because I don't.
I'm swooning over him, Benini. Look at him. Also in Heroes, he's voiced by Xander Mobus, which is based.
Oh yeah, that is based. Love Xander Mobus.
I move into the counterpart of Caden, Keatson. I think actually jumps up into A tier.
He is excellent. I love Keith. He's such a fucking brat. He's such a loser. I love him.
He's a dumb dog. I love him.
He's just so... we're not friends or anything, but we can hang out if we want to.
I mean, if you like want to scratch me behind my ears, I guess it's okay.
But like, don't tell anyone. They comment on it.
This is true. And a good unit.
my
Good
God.
unit.
Holy shit, Keaton is Alexandra Asterian's dog. It makes so much sense.
I see it. Oh shit, I see it. You're right.
Holy shit.
Also, Vampire brings up a great point. House will just fucking die for you in Birthright, even if your support isn't high enough. Like, if you're not high enough, he dies for you. If it's high enough, he lives for you.
Wait,
that's pretty
raw.
I forgot about that.
Wait, that's kind of raw, actually. What the hell?
That S tier for sure. Going in S tier. No concept.
Yeah,
he stays there now.
Yeah. Is Kiragi friend-shaped, or does he go somewhere?
He's friend-shaped.
He's a baby. War is heck.
War is heck! No more Mr. Nice Guy! Have a nice day!
Oh, Yukimura. Yukimura's a fucking fraud. Yo, Spring. The Yukimura anti-agenda is like on One Piece agenda levels. Like, this dude's a fucking fraud. He is the opposite of Ride or Die.
Is he really?
He's like, well, you're not explicitly on the side of Hoshido, so in Revelations, I refuse to join you, even after Lord Ryoma and Lady Hinoka have joined. I still don't trust you because you're not explicitly on the side of Lady Mikoto, so I refuse to support you. Now, this motherfucker's a fraud.
Power just went out. Fuck.
Oh.
Well, is it raining outside? I fucking hate wherever I live. I fucking hate it here.
True.
Wow, I didn't know Yukimura was built like that. A little fucking patsy ass. What
He's
the
a fraud.
Hell? It put his ass in front here. I never knew that. What the hell?
Yeah, no, like straight up,
lame.
even in the like Rev, where like he's like everyone else joins up with you, he's like, well, I don't know. You didn't support Lady Mikoto, and like you aren't explicitly declaring yourself for Hoshido. I can never trust you. Now fuck you, you're a fraud.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
That's crazy. The king of your nation is on his side, dude.
I'm putting him in allegations tier.
See what's crazier? That means Yukimura has less loyalty than fucking Shura, dude. What are you doing? Like, oh my god. Oh, hey, we arrived at peak.
Oh shit. Hi, Xander. Anyways.
Now, I think it bears mentioning before we glaze this man, because we're going to glaze this man. We're gonna cover him in glaze anyway.
Oh.
This man is written so bad in Birthright for no reason. I don't know what they were thinking.
The anti-Xander slander in Birthright is crazy.
They broke his character just to make him the villain because they needed a villain. They just needed a villain.
It beggars belief.
Yeah.
Elise dies, and he's like, I'll put the hands on you still. And it's like, dude, what are you like? What are you doing?
She died. Her last words begging you not to fight your sibling, and he's like, "Well, I better fight your sibling for her." Like, what?
Like
Conquest, he gets shit done. He is so good in Conquest. I love him.
It pisses me off because Conquest Xander and Support Xander are like this triple S tier character, and then Rev does him kinda dirty, and then Birthright just takes him out back and puts a shotgun in his mouth.
It's crazy.
Dude, he suffers so bad. I think he is the actual Ryoma too. We'll get to Ryoma. Those two are the biggest losers in Fate's writing history. They are so inconsistent. It's painful to switch between routes and read their dialogue. Holy fuck! But I think him being S tier twice kind of just makes him stay in that tier, because you could just not play Birthright. In fact, I strongly recommend you don't play Birthright.
In fact, you probably shouldn't play Rev either.
True. I love Xander. I love Xander. I love that he's a war-addled and responsibility-addled prince, but at the same time, he tries his absolute damnedest to be a really caring brother and, you know, like just good masculine figure in your life. And it just really sucks to see him like hurt himself over and over because he has so much shit he has to get done because his dad's an asshole. But eventually he grows out of it and realizes that he could be the king he wants to be, not the king he has to be. And I think that's goated.
Chat, let me show you how much I like Xander. One sec.
No, why are... I thought we said this was going to be a Dojin-free stream. What's going on here?
Hush, baby, the baby. My plus 10
Yes,
young Xander with all this investment. That's how much I like Xander.
How much money did
78 attack is so stupid.
Oh, Spring, he's a free-to-play unit.
How much money did you spend, Zoe?
Don't
You
ask.
did not answer my question.
Don't worry about it.
Attack defense. I didn't realize you got him Shadow Shift. Oh, he's the reason your Lucina doesn't have haste slice.
Yes,
see.
because I gave it to Xander instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gave it to my baby boy instead, my son.
If you pull an aided unit, you have to give him the aided buff too.
Yeah, I don't have one yet. One day, though.
Oh, you don't have an Ascended Floret either. That's nuts.
You have to wait for a Resplendent in 5 years, too.
No, he's got Ascended. He's got Ascended Attack and Ascended Defense.
Oh, it didn't show.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Xander's great. Love Xander. I could talk about Xander all day. So hot take, I'm also going to say Laszlo's a fraud. I think he's also a fraud in this game. I really dislike his characterization compared to Inigo. Laszlo feels like a completely different person compared to Inigo, where he's lost like the cute kind of coy shyness with it of it's a protective shield, and it's almost like a Flanderization of, yo, hot woman, I want to fuck you. The only support he has that I like is his Xander support. That is the only one. I dislike every other support he has, because he's just like being a characterization of Inigo. And mind you, I have to say, in Awakening, Inigo is one of my favorite characters. I love Inigo. I really dislike Laszlo.
Yeah, I didn't really like. It just felt like I wasn't looking at the same person.
Handshake. I like Laszlo, but I like Inigo more. So I at least agree with the fact that he's a bit worse than Inigo, but I don't think he's that bad. I think if anything, I respect that he's like kind of a fuck up still, because he doesn't have the buffer of having Olivia around to, grab his fucking underwear and give him a wedgie anymore. He has to like make plays all on his own. I do think him being a retainer is a little weird, because it doesn't feel like he's a retainer. He's the least retainer out of like the 3 Awakening transfers, if that makes sense. Because I think, while Odin's really bombastic, he gets his job done, while Selena's a piece of shit, she takes her job seriously. I think Laszlo takes his job seriously the least, which is both in character, but also pretty unfortunate. So I'll shake your hand. I don't know where you'll put him. But
Benini brings up a great point. He created Soleil. His genes are rancid.
Oh, God.
Or Olivia.
Or
all it took was one bad seed.
C tier.
Dude, Olivia would actually, have a heart attack if she saw her granddaughter, on fucking God.
Yeah, because her granddaughter would try to fuck her.
True.
Heinous. Man,
Yeah,
some character assassination that heroes did. Poor Leo. What the fuck is up with the tomato thing?
I have no idea. I don't understand it.
Leo. I think my favorite male character in Fates is Leo. But he is not a very good unit, unfortunately.
I don't think he's bad.
Well, I didn't say bad. I just say he's not very good. Did I say he was bad?
No, you just said, not very good. To me, that read as bad.
I've been staring at Felicia for too long. I genuinely thought I was fucking tweaking.
I like Leo. Character-wise, he's got a lot going on in, how he's, he is, the bit of the manipulative one, but, for the good of the family. He protects Corrin, faking to kill the prisoners. He's never, antagonistic towards you, even in, the other routes. He's more dismissive, yeah, but he's honestly like a bit of bully bait, a bit of a goober. In my opinion.
When he has his collar inside out and he like tweaks, that shit is so cute for no reason.
Also, he makes
As
Forest.
a support, he has a support
he made
about it
Forest.
in Heroes Spring. Frederick points it out.
But yeah, to your point about like saving Corrin by faking killing the prisoners, I love the convo he has with Corrin there specifically. It's like, you can defy father. We do it all the time, but you gotta be smart about it. You can't be stupid. Otherwise you'll die. And Corrin's like, oh, thank you. Fuck, okay, got it.
He does start off pretty bad for Forrest. He gets better, which, you know, points in his favor. Like, we grow as people. That is shitty the way he starts off to Forrest, but he does, like, accept him by the end, like, learn to get over it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that makes his character better, too. I like that Leo's a bit ignorant to his, like, son's wants and beliefs, and then eventually he's like, you know what? I may not completely understand you all the time, but you're still my kid, and I'm your dad. And I was like, wait, that's really wholesome. I like that.
Now, if he didn't grow, he would be in allegations tier, but I think he has enough character growth to make it all the way to A tier, both by unit feel and his growth as a character. Also, in the birthright route, he ends up becoming King of Nor, because Camilla just does not fuck with that.
Based on both accounts.
Yeah, so the fact that he's willing to improve removes him from allegations tier.
Amen. Because he's not hitting his kid, he just doesn't fuck with them at first, and that's okay. Niles is in allegations.
Niles is immediately in the allegations tier.
Niles, yeah.
This
Love
guy
you, Niles, but Jesus Christ,
this
dude.
guy comes as a crit quote. Did you know that?
Yeah, he does.
He goes,
yeah.
It's like, dude,
I like
what?
Discord just fully filtered that out. They said no, not on stream.
It's like, oh yes. It's like, bro.
No, that's exactly what it was.
It's like, come on now. Like, you can't be doing this.
Guys, you can't be doing this in this kid's game. I was playing that. I was playing that. Like, I was just playing Fates. Like, next to my mom, and mom's watching TV or whatever, and she hears "Oh yes" come from my fucking 3DS. And
I'm playing it on a school bus.
Yeah, like, what the hell, man?
Oh, yes.
No, you gotta, like, scream it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wish he, like, whispered it, but no, he, like, makes it a spectacle, I guess.
He cooms.
Yeah.
Hard.
It's projectile.
Yeah, it's like, I just don't think it's appropriate for children, I fear.
Fucking chat's making me laugh.
Niles is fucked up in an interesting way, but certainly not a good person. Very good way to put it, Benini.
Correct, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, he's not making it allegations tier.
I think like if you want an adventurer who is quote unquote redeemable, Shura's probably the better bet of the two.
So you don't skin his ass.
But like Shura probably has killed a lot of innocent people, ? So it depends on what Shura is. I don't remember Shura entirely. I just remember I thought he was cool, so I recruited him.
Hey man, for sure I get it. Rent is due. Gotta do what you gotta do.
In these days, yeah.
I am Fate's accomplice. Dark has no fear.
Odin Dark. I mean S tier, right?
Unquenchable blood flame.
Okay,
he's like the only one.
He might be taken out of S tier just because he is so dog shit as a unit.
Yeah, he's a solid A tier unit, I fear. Because like I don't know, his personality carries him. It's another one of those things where I just love a goofy character, but also he does have. He's not like character assassinated in the same way as the other two.
Like Odin is double S tier character, fucking E rank character. Holy shit.
He's what?
Odin, bad unit, bros living in 2016. Yes, Benini, I am old. Also, I don't like it.
Just Odin's a fine unit. I think bad is a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay, fair. I am, like, very set in my ways on this one, just because, like, I don't ever use Odin whenever I play Conquest. Axum would kill me for that one.
Alice! Alice, why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
Controversial yet true, I'm afraid.
Yet true, I'm afraid, yeah.
See, I would respect that comment, but Niles also says his crit quotes when he cooms, and I have, like, negative affinity towards that kind of thing.
Double negative exclamation part sim interaction.
Yeah. Shaloob.
S tier. Odin's character is so big, like, he goes into S tier because of the characterization.
So he has Ophelia, which is like...
Yeah, Vilia's great, too.
I love him.
Oh my god, it's the lobster.
Have you seen... Have you seen Ryoma's writing in Birthright? It's... Dude, he's so evil, it's funny. Like, sure, it takes you to, like, the underground market area of Nor, and it's like, this is where all the urchins live. This is the real Nor, where, like, all the heart is. And Ryoma literally says, oh, in Hoshino, I can't imagine anyone being this poor, but this is okay, I guess. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you saying?
That's insane.
Like, what are you saying, you fucking idiot?
What are you saying,
it's
you
so
dickhead?
funny. You fucking moron. I still think he's S. But, like, I do think once you two have some free time, read some of the shit he says in Birthright. He's so
Okay, I'm actually... I can make the argument of dropping him out of S, specifically because he knows that he's not blood related to Korin. He's the only one that knows, and he keeps that a secret from everyone until the letter comes around, right?
Oh...
Like, until, like, the two siblings are, like, ready to go to Pound Town despite thinking they're blood-related, Ryoma knows, but he won't tell them until they're, like, microseconds away from fucking.
Thank you, Arcane Lizard. I also watched that video, which made me happy, because Birthright was my first game.
I think it's rather interesting that the other siblings... Do they have any issue with it?
No. You're Korin. Of course they don't. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it just occurred to me that they're just ready to go to Pound Town regardless. At least Ryoma talks about it.
Yeah, but still,
That's
like,
crazy.
that's like anti-Ryoma.
Said Matt Mercer, though. That's Matt Mercer right there.
Not true, he is my goat.
He has never done anything wrong in his life, ever, under any circumstance.
I can see S tier, but his personality does leave a lot to be desired for me.
Request top of A. Because you are the streamer. This is a collaborative effort.
Also because, like, the Nor allegation, or the Nor agenda, just, like, wins, right?
Yes, Ryoma is voiced by Matt Mercer. He does great work.
Indeed.
Schrödinger's sibling... Oh, my... That's so bad. Schrödinger's sibling relationship.
That's foul, but accurate, Ren.
That's really bad. Shiro! I love Shiro.
I love Shiro. It's weird that he can't... I really dislike that none of the royal kids can use their dad's weapons. If I'm
They can in the DLC.
They can in the DLC? Hey, chat, so next time we play Fates, by the way, I'm not beating the European allegations of Zev Taints because the kids are going to be able to use their dad's weapons, because fuck you. They should. I don't care.
Shiro is so good.
Are we? I mean, you are rapidly remaking your brand to be Fire Emblem, but other things, and that's okay.
True.
Like we have a guy who literally runs Fire Emblem, and the only thing he does is like he did the Fire Emblem, but Fire Emblem 8, but everything is one durability. So like, nobody has a problem with him doing that. Nobody on God's green earth has a problem with him doing that, but apparently silly little edits are just like unacceptable. We've committed crimes against the state.
Zev. Yes.
And I do it again.
And I do it again.
Shiro's S tier.
Shiro's pretty fucking cool. I like him. Spring Chick My Hand better than his dad.
Better than his dad. I love at the end of his chapter when he gets realistically and justifiably mad at Ryoma for never telling him that he was a prince, and I agree and disagree with both of them in this instance, because she was like, you should have told me, then I would have sacked up and, like, manned up and taken my shit seriously sooner, and Ryoma said, I know, but you gotta understand,
A prince is not just a title that makes you a bigwig like you think it does. A prince means you are targeted for assassination. A prince means you have a country to run eventually, and I didn't want to force that upon you because before being a prince, you are my son, and I want to care for you, and I think that's really cute, and I like them. Also, he's just a bro. He's just nice to everyone.
Yeah,
I like Shiro.
Shouts out to him and Kiragi's support, where they're just really good cousins, and they go on expeditions together.
He's everyone's friend, and that's really cool. I think he and Siegbert have a really funny and like cute support in Rev, because Siegbert is like, as princes, we must be quite honorable and reach out for a good relationship. And she was like, so bro, you want to go fucking like train and like hang out together? And just like be bros?
I go to Fight Club? Like, let's
Want to go to Fight Club? You want to like go wrestle a bear?
Holy
No, Shiro's
Lapis.
great.
I was gonna say Lapis Shiro duo unit when.
God, Lapis me dual unit win. Holy.
Not soon enough, Spring.
Yeah.
Are you pulling for Lapis too? Because Lapis just got an alt.
I mean, No, I'm not gonna say that. All right, let's
Oh.
move on. Churra, let's go,
Churra.
Churra. All right. Woo-hoo!
Pair of boots. Fuck yeah.
No. I like Shiro. I just like Shiro's design. I think he looks cool.
What is it completely fake?
No, Shiro's
I don't
cool.
really know if-
He's also the Goto of Birthright for some reason.
He's pretty good, surprisingly.
That's kind of.
He's quite good in all three routes. He's quite good.
Yeah. Shiro's just a easy A, and we can move on, right? Saizo's also like A or S, right? I love Saizo.
Saizo's cool as hell.
Saizo.
He's just so cool.
He's just so
Weak.
freaking. I love Shura's backstory. Good shout, Banini. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, he has
This is
a
true.
great backstory.
I like that he's Hoshido born, but becomes a Norian outlaw just to like get money for his village, and then he eventually gets his shit together. I like it.
Saizo
is
is Aura Farm.
horrifying.
True, but he does it successfully.
Yeah, he's not Piccolo and like losing every fight. Like he actually does Aura Farm.
Saizo is like a real, actual, genuine ride or die. And he is willing to die.
He usually will die. Thank you, Pyrotechnics.
Yeah. But pretty good, though. Good. Like, cool guy.
Good. Ninja.
The Saizo obligation does probably drop him down a little bit, just because, like, no, my son must become the next Saizo. Cool guy otherwise.
He warms up to his son. He eventually likes his son's hustle. He's like, you know what? As a Saizo, I'm a bit addled, but as your dad, I will let you be whoever you want to be, because that is all I care about.
Where do we put him?
Like high B, low A, right?
He's got to be A, right? Ninja, also cool.
Jump
I'll say
up,
low
kick back, whip around and spin. Then we jump
Silas.
up and do it again. Oh, hi, Silas. You're pretty good.
A very good unit.
Yeah,
Very good
I love
unit.
Silas. Is just great. He
Except in
literally
Rev.
was like your best friend or something. I
Yeah.
don't remember their backstory.
Dude, if you guys want a gem, I won't tell you what happens. Read the Silas Charlotte support. It boggles the mind how good it is. He becomes a therapist, like a professional therapist for Charlotte. He sits her down and asks her, how does that make you feel? And everything else. And I'm like,
Damn,
why-
my goat.
What? Why?
That's pretty good.
Why is it here? That's pretty good. I'm like, this is so scary.
Also in Rev, he does have boss stats. Silas isn't your best friend. He's everyone's best friend. S tier.
He's
Yeah,
my best
Silas
friend.
is good.
Siegbert. Bert. I love Siegbert. No one gives a shit about Siegbert aside from me.
I give a shit
Hey,
about
a
him.
good unit is a good unit, you know.
I just told you I hate his voice.
Okay, his voice can knock down some points. That's fair. I love this little goober. I love
he's
him
great.
so much.
I like his hair.
Yeah, the fact that he tries so hard to live up to his dad, and he's like giving himself panic attacks, anxiety, and he's like, and Xander's like, son, I had no idea. You could have just talked to me. I'll help you. It's okay. You don't have to be me. I love you just the way you are. Like, good dad Xander, by the way, just immediately like good father. Holy shit.
Holy fucking peak.
Great supports with like everyone he supports with too. I really like his support with Kana of all people. Where like I think Seabird is like teaching them how to paint or something like that. It's just really cute. Also, certified woman enjoyer. Benini's so true.
Yeah, has to be really high up.
He has to be really high.
Probably next to his dad.
I'm gonna put him next to his dad. I think these are two fine gentlemen of Norn.
You get the Hoshido, you get the pineapples.
Fucking Takumi.
I don't like Takumi.
Shake my hand, I agree. I don't like Takumi.
Neither do I.
That's crazy. That chat talked about putting abusive dads in allegations. Takumi's right here and actually bullies his kid. Like, what the fuck? Bro is not nice to his kid. He's has jealousy over a child. And look at Kiragi's dumb little face. He's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Why are you so mean to him?
Why
You're
would you
not-
be mean to the baby?
You can't be mean to Yuri Lowenthal. That's illegal.
He's so mean.
Like, they tried to do, oh, he's a tsundere. No, he's just kind of a bitch.
No, he's just mean. Your mom dies, and he's like, "Oh, it's your fault," and it's like, "Bro, what?"
If he were like, I don't know, if he were like under the age of 10 and he was like childly, like blaming you, like Hope in Final Fantasy 13, where he's literally 14 and blaming an adult for all life's problems when life just sucks, it would make more sense. But he's not. He's just
He's
just so unbelievably nasty to the player at all points.
Oh, you do not summon Alexander. You are not him. You are not him.
I like that one of the royals is a jerk, but still a jerk. Yeah, he's still just a jerk.
He is just an asshole, and I like asshole characters. I like portraying them. I like reading them. But you gotta have a little bit of finesse when doing them. Like, you gotta have something beneath that makes him, warm up, make them not an asshole. But he doesn't have that. He's just an asshole.
Yeah. I think him being such an ass makes me like Hinoka more, because when he's an ass to you, if I remember correctly, take everything I say with a grain of salt now, because I don't trust my memory anymore. Hinoka's like, can you not be a prick for once? Something akin to that, obviously.
I won't call you wrong because I just don't remember that happening. But
I just remember her defending you when Takumi says you're a traitor. It might be Ryoma that does it, actually.
It's Sakura.
Or Sakura.
It's Sakura.
Yeah, Sakura. It would be Sakura, because nobody in this entire franchise ever questions Sakura. Sakura's incapable of being wrong.
Because she's correct.
because she's correct.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hey, speaking of Sakura, her retainer, Tsubaki, Mr. Perfect. Mr. I'm allegedly perfect, but boy, I'm not a good unit.
No, God, no. My Tsubaki did nothing but get defense.
I'll put him in B because he has really good supports, but not very good unit.
I could honestly be no, Flyer Utility and Flyer Utility puts him in B alone because of Fuga's Wild Ride and just flying over that bullshit. In Rev.
He just never felt good.
No, he's too slow.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a really weird Pegasus Knight.
Agree.
Oh my god, it's Matt Mercer again.
It's Matt Mercer again.
Does his cover of Lost in Thoughts All Alone from the DLC immediately just like rank him giga high?
I mean, I didn't particularly like his singing voice, if that's what you're going for, but I think the fact that he's willing to sing the song and sack his life force makes him at least a B tier character. Like, I think that's cool.
I like him.
I like him too. He's kind of whatever as a unit in my regard. Like, that's whatever.
Be correct.
Good character though. I like him a lot as a character.
I guess I just find it really hard to be good in Fate when Wyverns are right there.
And so many people can be wyverns.
Yeah. And you got
Yeah.
reclassing, so like more people can be wyverns. Yeesh. They lost the Gale Force too. That was like a big reason to be Pegasi and Awakening. Dude, Felicia dancing is so good. I like Shigure there.
Shigure can be a wyvern too, though. Isn't that only in one specific pairing? Like if you do Jacob Azura, he gets wyvern. Because it's like a weird thing where like all of his classes are technically already covered. So because there's nothing for him to like get from Jacob, he gets wyvern instead for some reason. I think. I might be wrong on that one, but I think that one's the case.
There's someone like that in that happens a lot in Awakening, I think.
Yeah, I'm right on that
Are
one.
there
If
any-
you do Azura Jacob, because there's no classes to be passed down, he just gets Wyvern Knight for.
That's funny.
That is funny. What are we feeling on this list? Any reorganizing need to be done? Any placements need to move? I feel like this one was way easier than the ladies.
Yeah.
The ladies have more to look at, admittedly. But I like this list. I think we did a very good job.
I feel like the men of Fates are like such a more polarizing bunch compared to the ladies. Like, if you're A tier or above, I really like you. If you're below A tier, I kind of just genuinely don't give a shit.
I don't particularly care about anybody in B except for Azama because I think he's funny. But like below B tier, it's like I actively don't like those units. Well, that's not true because I don't mind the bald guy at all. He's just there though.
Amiibo, Ike, and Marth. Damn, so true. Hang on.
I think
So true.
there's an amiibo. No, there isn't an amiibo Robin. I keep thinking there's an amiibo.
There's
Robin.
an Amiibo Robin.
Oh yeah, we gotta add him too.
Dude, literally don't trust anything you think at all. Just
No,
ask.
never, ever trust anything I think about this game. Last time I played this game was when it came out too, so. Though I did say Amiibo Robin earlier today, and someone corrected me and said, no, it's Marth, and I was like, oh. So I have reason to be confused about that one.
So Kami.
Did Roy have an Amiibo? I don't think Roy had an Amiibo at
Nope.
the time this game came out. Roy Amiibo came out with, I think it was either Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate. I think it was Smash 4 though, because Roy was DLC for that game.
Okay, wait.
The 78 attack Xander is fucking insane. What are you talking about? I said to rank him higher, Gears.
Fam actually like told me in DMs how much he fucking hates Mangs like to death.
Stop. You're gonna get me canceled.
Well, Mangs already been canceled before, so would it really be that
Right.
bad? What? I speak true.
You don't talk about that
I'm-
one.
I'm sorry. I'll go to my corner.
Your room. But I'm already in my room. Go
Yes,
to your
sir.
room.
Go to your room.
I should get Amiibo Marth, but like with the Excelblum gun.
That's awesome.
All right, Spring, we're gonna get Thai food after this, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, you got your license?
Okay.
You can drive 10 hours?
Nope.
Oh.
I'll Uber. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
so
see
we
you in
have
5
to
minutes.
eventually do the Awakening tier list. Also, bear with me, Chad. I'm almost done with this, I swear. Sorry. Because I have to rank female Grima as a waifu.
Yeah, that one person in your Oh, that reminds me, I need to get the forma of that. I forgot. I forgore.
Okay, stream is back.
Thank you, person in Zev's stream.
Where's my goat, Hans? Shit, you're right. Where is Hans? Hang
Who
on.
is Hans?
The grapist. The grapist guy. Like the bald guy that's like not chill at all.
Oh, we should rank Haitaka
You're right.
just because he deserves it for being like an actual unit that people plan to get in certain runs. Question mark.
And Haitaka.
This is so cursed. This list just got so much less comprehensible.
Oh, Hans is the guy that shoves Gunter into the
Oh my
bottomless
god.
pit.
Yeah, no. Go get Gazak.
Zach, oh my god, it's so bad.
Oh, Gazak makes me uncomfortable.
It's so bad.
He's Gazaking off.
Wow. That's awful.
Oh, it's playing Final Fantasy XIV music. Can't have that. We'll get copyright.
Yeah, Squeenix does not like when their music is appreciated, unfortunately.
Hell no, they don't.
Yeah, they really do hate Joy.
I know, Squeenix or Nintendo here?
Yes.
Got it.
Ike. It is Pride Month.
Got it, S tier.
Yeah.
You know what? That's
I
fair.
think his model looks silly in game.
No, this is true. That's why I also think his art looks weird in this game, so that's why I grabbed, like, Vanguard
Yeah.
Ike from Heroes, because he just looks way nicer. Also, he's staring into my souls, like, homophobically, which is very strange considering it's Ike.
Yeah.
I think it's actually the opposite. He knows what you are, and he'll accept you because of
But he's judging you for something completely unrelated, or he's
Yeah.
thinking about
He's
pumpkins.
like,
It's
you
Ike,
have
you never
to be
know.
gay, but you're also racist, and that's weird.
That's weird. Marth.
Mark. I like Mark.
But
He's
Mars.
But Mars! 5 points!
I don't know, this doesn't fucking matter. Hang on, let me just take a screenshot of the real list. Before we do this, and then, like, we all go get food, because I gotta stream again in 2 hours.
You need some food in your stomach, brother.
I need some food and a nap.
I'm so proud I made that ghetto omelet.
I'm so proud of you, Spring. So Hans and Gazak immediately go into the allegations tier. No contest.
Easiest decision we've ever made.
Easy. Like, look at this man. You tell me what he's thinking about doing in Forest. We don't need to talk about it.
Ew. No, he's the forest. Oh, that's terrible.
Yes. Yes, he is.
He's the Geb. I see.
Yes. My glorious King Hitaka, S tier.
Yeah,
Rally
Hitaka's
defense.
definitely S tier.
What is this?
I just think it's cool that Hitaka even exists at this point. Like, exists as a unit, because he kind of looks like he could have been a unit that they added to the game for the sole purpose of being a spear fighter on Nor's side. You know what I mean? I can't iterate. Like, but instead they just, like, they didn't have the time, so they just made him, like, capturable.
Hitaka's just working his 9 to 5. True.
And apparently we pay better, so should have had a support with Shura.
Damn. So
I mean, you can just at the castle you can just find money on the ground sometimes, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, you can just find a sizable amount.
Alright, I think we're just gonna leave it there. Because fuck this. This is
Hitaka's
awful.
really funny.
This is the worst
He's
stream I've
perfect.
ever done.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. We have to have silly streams. We have to use whimsy to keep the darkness at bay.
I don't know, Where Speed was pretty bad. I wouldn't say this is the worst.
Where's
Where's
speed?
That one was pretty bad.
Speed.
What?
Where's Speed, Fim?
I
doesn't
don't know. What is this?
Spring, you have to
about?
remember, he doesn't watch my streams.
I can't. I am at work. I'm at work
Okay,
whenever Zeph streams.
damn. Got it.
Chat, who's going on the next thumbnail?
Me.
Spring, do you have commissioned art from Kita Senri?
Sure.
Give it to me. Send it to me, and I'll put you on the thumbnail.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Better than the stream where you changed games mid-stream with my top tier thumbnail. Hey, that one got fucking views, so...
That's so funny.
Because I crashed out so hard.
I
Okay.
say this not as a sadist, but as your friend. I love when you get mad, Ziv.
So you love every stream I do.
Yes. I love your content.
Why? That was a bad one. That one was real rough.
That one was pretty bad. Because I didn't watch all of it, but I clicked back later. You were just playing a different game. I was like, oh no.
Okay. Chat, in 2
Alright.
hours, your boy's coming back, and I'm streaming again with Poneko on her channel. Link going in chat right now. I'm also going to redirect to it at the end here. Go watch that. You can see more Zevlok in stream for the Soul Link Rev Randomizer that I have put so much goddamn work into on the back end. It's not even funny. Multiple hours every day.
That randomizer is ass.
It's terrible.
Well, you know what's not terrible, chat? The Zev and Poneko combo that you need to watch later on because it's going to be peak. I reassure you, because Zev works real hard, Poneko works real hard, and we're very proud of the both of them. And you should be too, by liking this stream and subscribing and leaving a comment on how badly you disagree with us.
Actually, leave a comment on how delusional I am instead. Because I feel like that's something chat would actually do. Like, I need to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how delusional I am when it comes to remembering the events of Fates. And leave a comment explaining your rating. Thank you.
Actually, so I know you watched the stream and then just click to the end. Comment, Zev, what food do you like? So we can get them to comment that.
Oh man, I love a good cheeseburger.
Comment
cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger editions. Like, what do you like?
I have Fates. I have the Fire Emblem Fates limited edition DS, and I have all 3. I just haven't played it since the game came out. It's been it's been forever. I need to just emulate it. Maybe I'll stream Fates.
Emulate? No, we would never here. Only.
No, I would never ever. That doesn't
Never,
happen.
ever.
People don't do that.
Never,
The ninjas might be watching, man. Come on, be considerate.
Oh no, not Kaze.
Not
Not
Kaze.
the next side though.
Not Kaze.
A cheeseless cheeseburger with extra cheese. Banini. Behave.
Oh wait, yeah.
Hey.
You know what we should do? We should see, maybe, are there any stream memes? There is a singular one. And it's from Banini.
Meme?
And it's from Banini.
Is it about me being delusional and not remembering anything? Because that would be accurate.
No, we have but a singular meme to review. Hold on, but a moment. And with this, we shall end it.
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
Serves Gunt, doesn't serve Gunt. So true.
I love
good.
that.
That's really good.
No, this is the only meme we need.
This is the only meme that matters. He's serving Gunt.
I need to download this and send it to people who don't have any context.
It's just facts. So true, Benini. You spit nothing but facts every time.
Do you have a Gunter emote?
Not yet, but we need to get one.
We need to get like Gunter's little like Fire Emblem Heroes sprite as an emote, like just like a little Gunter.
Oh no, you know what we do? We get the new, God, what's his name with the devoted cup? Hubert. We get Hubert like with the butler talon stuff thing and put Gunter's head on it, so he's like serving you.
Gunter, but we already have the Jacob one.
We don't have a Jacob emote either.
Oh, we don't have. Oh no, I just meant like we have the art. We could just make the Jacob one. I don't know
true.
who made the Jacob holding Gunter though, but that was funny.
That was also Benini.
Of course it was Benini.
Of course it was Benini.
See, this is why Benini was one of the first to get into the CMU.
I think she was the first.
I think so. Benini was broken. That's all I remember.
Okay, we have gone so off track. This is just a podcast now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's podcast hours at the end.
We need to get out of here.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. I'll see you in 2 hours with Poneko. Remember to like, comment, tell me how trash my tastes are, and I'll see you next time.
Also,
Thanks
comment
for
cheeseburger.
watching.
Gotta remember that.
And cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Bye.
Bye.